Why are you doing this to me? Okay, no, this should work now. Okay, there. Finally, holy shit. Oh my god, OBS, why are you doing this to me? Okay, whatever. Okay, how's this now? Is my Nvidia mic thing working now? Nvidia broadcast. Oh, is my mic crazy? Maybe my mic is a bit crazy. Okay. Finally got everything working. Oh my god. It should not be this hard. It really should not be this hard. I don't know why it keeps fucking up like this. It's crazy. Oh, finally can play Limbus. Oh, I can do whatever. Where are my new characters? What do we have today? If the unit has haste, gain one book workshop, yeah type to Dokebi fire. Okay, hold on. What the hell do you do? On base attack skill and if the unit has 15 Dokebi fire, even the balance, loosen flame, even the balance. Okay, so you pop this skill. This does not trigger defensive skills, does critical damage, goes fast. Consume all of your stacks. Can gain up to 10 stacks per turn, deal 1% damage, defense skill lose clashing power. So it's a breakthrough character. Troubles with the update? Not really with the update, more like with my stream, it's fine. Oh my god, it's reused this coin. Okay, so that's a 5 coin skill tree. 5 coins skill tree regains regains 3 more. Okay, so you gain back 3 of this Dokebi fire. And then after that, you deal 5% more damage on critical hits for every excess stack. Okay. And then you apply 1 slash fragility. And skill 2 is what? Acupuncture. Gain 1 for every haste on yourself. So you need to be fast. How do I gain haste? Holy shit, clash power plus 2. 4, 8, 12, 15, 15, 5 times 15, 18, 18. Yeah, that's tough. That's 20 plus. And reuse this coin if you have Dokebi arms. And you have to claim their bones. Holy shit! Okay, okay. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, this unit gains bearing of the Salsu. Gain offense level for every stack. On attack hit, use slashing skill, gain poise. Lose 1 stack when an allied blade lineage ID is defeated. Oh, opposite of Mersault. If 3 or more blade lineages are defeated, gain Sword of the Homeland. Uh-huh. And this unit gains poise and poise count. Gain 1 additional poise and poise count. If 5 or more of them are defeated, gain 2 additional. Okay. You need 3 Pride Rest to gain Dokebi arms. At the end of combat, this effect will expire and you gain 2 poise count. And you gain haste permanently. Okay. Heal SP! Okay, okay. If there's an allied ID with less than 50% on the field, you also assist defend them. Okay, skill N gain 1 for every 3 poise potency on yourself. You can have up to 3 assist defense on this character. Consume 1 stack to redirect it, and then use your unique guard. Unique guard is to heal 5 SP on your friend. Oh, she's a SP healer. And then you build up stacks of the Dokebi Fire, and that will increase your damage and lower defense in clash, and then you gain 1 haste next turn for every 5 stacks. Gain 1 haste next turn. So you go fast, you go poise, you crit a lot, and you get Pride Resonance the whole day. How do I get Claim Their Bones? How do I trigger Claim Bones? Reuse coin on every single skill, so everything's 3 coin, 4 coin, or 5 coin. Okay, very good damage output. How do I get Yield Flesh? I mean, how do I get Claim Bones? Is it only Massault can trigger this? How do I claim my bones? Consume the KB Fire. This skill does not trigger blah blah blah. Skill. Okay, to claim their bones. To claim their bones. To claim their bones. If you have 15 stacks of this, you get to use this. Gains bearing of a Salsu. Swordplay of the Homeland. Gain 1 Dokebi Fire for every 3 poise potency on yourself. There doesn't seem to be a way to get Yield Flesh. I mean, Claim Bones. Claim Bones should be on Assault then, somehow. Not mentioning Kim's buff, losing Clash. When used for the first time in an encounter, consume 15 less SP. If Massault uses this skill, also consume 1 fewer Wrath. Okay, it's literally built for him. You only need to pay 3 Pride if you use it on Assault. That's crazy good. Deal 30% extra damage and get 8 additional clashing power. Okay. If the unit gains Drink to the Fallen in this encounter, deal 100% more damage against the main target. Late Lineage Assault deals 200% damage against the main target instead. Drink to the Fallen gives you poise, gains 2 poise, base skills deal poise damage, and base skills that do poise also gain clashing power. And before the attack, you gain attack weight based on resonance. And you also gain 4 Drink to the Fallen. Gain 1 poise for every 2 Blade Lineage Assault stacks. Every stack Blade Lineage Assault gains 2 poise. Oh, okay, no. You just gain 1 poise or gain 2 poise instead. Literally built for him. Okay. Blade Lineage exclusive effect. You now apply Bleed. The ID now is a Blois character. When an ally is defeated, you Drink to the Fallen. If the defeated ally is Blade Lineage, you drink 2 instead. If you do have this, you go Resentment state. Is it like Shin? On hit, heal HP by up to 10% damage. Get faster. You also gain the Resentful Scabbard. When an ally including this unit takes HP damage, gain Growing Resentment. In Memoriam passive now ignores conditionals and activates at max potential. When activating Pride Resonance, you apply Swordplay of the Homeland, the True Essence, on all your allies. And when you use Yield My Flesh, you cannot drop below 10 HP. And you lose Clashing Power. And when you use Claim Bare Bones, you gain 4 poise. The True Essence will give all characters final power. If the unit is a Blade Lineage Salsu, base skills will gain final power +1 and deal 120% more damage, divided by coin. Gain 1 haste next turn and this effect expires. If you do not have Drink to the Fallen, all of your skills disappear. When this unit has Drink to the Fallen, when this unit takes damage that brings its HP to 0, you heal based on the Drink to the Fallen. And then when staggered, you recover from stagger. So you have 2? You have 2 recover from staggers? Where's my Pride Slashing Poise team? Because I think by default, Kim already has recover from stagger. No, he doesn't have recover from stagger, he just doesn't die. Okay. Pure blue gaming. But he's a Blois character. Blois means you put this plus who else for Poise and Bleed. Poise and Bleed you use House of Spiders. Yeah, that's the new blue one. Pretty much use House of Spiders, Ryoshu. I guess you can use Drifting Blade also if you want. but I think the House of Spiders is way stronger. And then after that, you have Pequod, any of the Pequods. Poise and Bleed. Poise and Bleed. This one's a bit old, so probably not in right now. Maybe for Mirror Dungeon you can use that. It's for MD memes. I think it's only when you lose the gut skill. Game doesn't work on Steam, it's so annoying. I think you have to restart your Steam. The Clean Bones is on the gut skill. How's your neck? Pretty painful. The game doesn't work on mobile. Yeah, the Limbus is basically a PC game now. Unfortunately for a lot of people. Okay, so it's a stance ego. You need to cast this ego one time at the start of the game. It costs very cheap. It's a Milna ego. It's a Milna ego meant for Assault. And you don't need to recast it, do you? No, you don't need to recast it. You just need to cast it one time to enter your stance. The corrosion got anything crazy? Corrosion is pretty alright. Yeah, it's pretty alright. If you do have Drink to the Fallen, you deal more damage. So you can use it as a Pride nuke also. And it's very cheap, it's only 3 Pride to nuke. So this is a +1 skill basically. +1 blue skill for Pride Rezo. And you can spam it for nuking. Yeah. Pride Rezo, nuking ego, slashing ego. You gain growing resentment on Assault. Okay, so you have growing resentment, which makes claim their bones gain stack divided by 100 final power. So you can gain 9 final power. On hit using the final coins of either yield my flesh or claim their bones, you will deal 999 divided by 10, so 99% damage as the theoretical maximum. So it's the same as the Mirror Dungeon Assault, Mirror Dungeon Blade Lineage boss. And then you heal so you can't die. And then whenever you take HP damage, you gain growing resentment. And the In Memoriam passive ignores all conditionals. In Memoriam is which one? Which one's In Memoriam? In Memoriam, In Memoriam, In Memoriam, In Memoriam, In... You ignore all conditionals. So now you don't care that all your allies are dead. Now you gain poise, potency, and count permanently. And you always apply Sword of the Homeland on yourself. Okay, so it's just a humongous buff to this character. Just a humongous buff. So you don't need your allies to die. Your student does though. Ishmael does. Is Ishmael a bleed poise unit also? She is. Okay, so Blois is back on the menu. So we got Bleed Poise, we got Bleed Poise, we got Bleed Poise, we got Bleed Poise. And then we got the 2 strongest poise characters in the game for Walpurgis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have how many more? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we want one more poise character to shove into the team for bleeding poise shenanigans. Do we have a +1 yet? Is there a free character that's coming? I think there was a free character, right? Oh yeah, you. Okay. Right, so what do? You're bleed poise also. So we do have 7 bleed poise characters. Yeah, it makes Mersault basically not die. He's very, very unkillable. He has natural lifesteal now. He has a 1 million coin power. He has 1 million damage boost. He has growing resentment, so he loves to get hit. So the yield my flesh is W. He also cannot stagger one time, and then at 10% HP, he will just auto attack back. And when he attacks back, he heals back to full. So it's a bit like Priest Gregor. You lose a lot of HP, then you use skill 3, you your flesh, and then you hit again, boom, you heal back everything. If the target has Trust Honglu, base attack 3, you lower their speed, base stack 3, take 10% more pride damage on the enemy. And when the inflictor retreats, is killed or inflicts it on a different target, it will expire. Gain prisoner transport arrangement. In a clash against enemies that have Trust Honglu, clash power +1. On hit against enemies that have Trust Honglu, inflict 1 bleed and gain 1 poise. Okay. If there are no trust targets, expires. When chaining skills, if there's an enemy this unit has inflicted trust on, this unit can redirect that enemy's attack skills regardless of speed. That's very nice. That's very nice. If this unit speed is faster, you do more damage. If the target is trust, you double the above to 20%. You deal 5% for every ally that has a slash bright skill equipped. Okay, very clear synergies. I'm guessing it's very simple since it's the free character. Gain poise, apply bleeds, inflict trust Honglu. And if the target has trust Honglu, you deal more. 3, 6, 9, 11, 11 plus coin power is 4, 8, 12, 14. 14 total. And then trust Honglu will give minus speed to the enemy also, and you get another final power here. Avulsion slash is same. Consume to reuse coin. Ooh, okay. And you inflict avulsion on the guy twice. That he will gain 2 bleeds and gain binds next turn. So you slow him down and speed yourself up. This team loves to make people slower. It's the haste differential buff. Same as Gebura. Hunter Scouring. Okay. Turns to Unbreakable. Applies more bleed count. Inflicts attack power down. Blah blah blah. Avulsion Wound and Pride Fragility. And Clashable counter is like that. Okay. And the student chat says you get the claim their bones if you lose your defense skill, is it? Gain 1 assist defense. If this unit has haste, you gain this. Blah 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 blah. Assist defense exclusive skill. Observing the stones on the board. So if you lose the guard, you get that. Does not trigger defense skills. Deals 0.5%. Blah 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 blah. So if you lose the guard skill, is it? It's not written here though. Red Plum is counted as a special bleed. Red Plum is counted as a special bleed. Red Plum, you mean the Honglu, is it? Look at the passive. It's written here. Ah, you're right. It's here. In the scan, if your defense skill clash loses, then you will activate Claim Their Bones after being hit 2 times per turn. Is it worth it to use Claim Their Bones instead? It scales based off missing HP, deals 1%, applies slash fragility this turn. I don't know if it's worth it to claim their bones when you could be Unga Bunga with the rest of the characters' attacks. Yeah, because you want to reuse coin. This does not have reuse coin. This is more like a passive thing, I think. Oh, I see the synergy, never mind. If Mersault is 50% HP, you passively will block 1 time for him. And then that, if you lose, you get the Blade Lineage. Otherwise, you perfectly block the damage for Mersault also. So you basically use Mersault as an engine for this character to keep unleashing more attacks here if she keeps losing. Does she gain shields? Do you heal or gain shields some way or another? I don't think you do. You don't really gain shields. So you don't necessarily want to keep getting hit. And then even the balance is to just do this bunch of nuclear bomb attacks here. Okay, so it's Mersault engine. Mersault go very, very low HP, keep losing. But I think his clashing power is very high. You have to specifically yield flash on a really big attack that is hopefully not AoE. Then after that, you just take all that damage. Then the passive for Ishmael will trigger next turn. Then you can block the damage for him. And you can lose and yield and claim their bones also. Okay. I'm halfway through Canto 9. How much trauma am I in for? No spoilers. No spoilers allowed. Alright, time to do some stories. Guessing we have to use the whole Blade Lineage gang here. Preparation for the stranger. He's been in the Vanguard for too long. I should put him back and let him. Dante. Sorry, did you say something? You exhibited no observable response. Things aren't that bad, but it's just hard to focus on one Oh, he's doing the micromanagement part. I'm pretty bad at RTS also. RTS is such a hard, genre for me to get into. I'm too slow. It just reduces the damage if clash loose with the clashable guard, I see. Distortions suddenly start cropping up all over an area of the back streets called Butter Street. Otis, Ishmael, Sinclair, Dawn, Yisang, Masol. Heathcliff, Gregor, and Hong Lu were surpassing distortions that show up, and with our blah blah blah, we were put in charge of buying supplies for the bus. As for Faust, she's staying behind on the bus, getting some consultations, handling the new Golden Bow power. There are no issues requiring special concern. It's true that Faust has expressed dissatisfaction with a certain Faust. Those are personal grievances. There have been times where she spent far longer alone than usual, lost in thought. Is there any voice acting in this one? There is voice acting, right? There's no voice acting, never mind. New events don't have voice acting. They just put Dante's clicking noise. I had my hopes up. Faust has been cut off from the Gessel shaft. That's crazy. She is not confirming it. She can technically access it, but she might as well not be able to. She was sidestepping the subject, told me that prying wouldn't give me any further insight. Your reserve is appreciated. Your consultation is the next agenda. It would appear that memories concerning the individuals known as Sora and Ren only remain with Dante. The influence of Ryushu and the sword lead to further omissions in the official records. The manager will be responsible for supplementing the necessary information. Jacob's memory wipe procedure, Catherine's erasure, and Araya Shiki. I was the only one who remembered what had transpired. The memories I had prior to swapping my head with this clock still showed no sign of returning. Why won't my old memories come back though? The bus team thus far will not meaningfully contribute to the recovery of your former memories. Bongi would serve as an adequate analogy. Receiving feed and increasing in body mass alone would provide it with no meaningless basis. This limited experience will provide... You remember Bongis or what? Bongi would serve as an adequate analogy. Your allotted mission. Treasure awaits at the end of the road, at the end of hell. After... Eh? We're not in hell, right? We're in purgatory, right? Are we doing Inferno or Purgatory first? I forgot already the order. We are in hell first, is it? I can't wait for the end of hell, I guess. The aspect. Why I wanted it so much. I'm unable to tell you. Pay no mind, you're still following your star acceptably. Have you grown accustomed to that incomplete power? Focusing one place at a time, but keeping track of several places at once is very rough. Rhodia's team is shopping and not engaged in battle at the moment. Okay. We're currently in Inferno. You'll be able to cast a wider net when information gathering. I'll also be able to tell when it's a bad time to call someone in too. I make sure not to stop observing the places where each group is. I don't see any injuries. She stuffed all the pastries and bread she bought into her pockets. Looks like they joined up with the LCD team. Faust, there's a dude I've seen before, but he seems a bit different. Let's end the consultation here. It's not an incident. It's not serious. Someone from the LCD? Who from the LCD? A dude you know from the LCD? I do love a bit of lore. This is going from bad to worse, really. Dante seems to be tied up helping the other groups. Why are you waving your hand all of a sudden? What's swinging the arm sideways even supposed to mean? You don't know? It's scatter, damn it, so scatter. We're not all trained soldiers here, are we? Yet when Tal suddenly waved style arm around, clenching and unclenching hand in mystical fashion, only to suddenly turn tail. To think that all of the personnel in the team, only the Swabby has the discipline to interpret a basic field signal. Do you really expect ordinary people to understand professional military signals? Still ignorant when it comes to non-verbal signals. It's a piece of agitated hearts. Since when are you here? Megaton landing. Oh hell yeah! That's the one. I know how to make one heck of an entrance. This is the fun one. The golden retriever. Cleaning up the distortions upstairs. Finished a million years ago. Lend a hand, you're welcome. Split by a thundering descent, the floor's form and shape are now crushed beyond mending, sunken deep enough to be likened to the incipience of a wellspring. That's all after teams to take care of. The force of your landing neutralized the last of the distortions. Face are all segmented. This one appears to be a sweeper. Huh? A local resident. Not once. You know what? Then let's all head upstairs. This suppression request is kind of a pain. Was this not a mere matter of slaying distortions? We are given instructions, we perform them, and then only afterwards do we know them. We didn't get to meet the whole team, only our new girl. This time that dude, I mean Mr. Bamboo-Hatted Kim is here. Okay, Bamboo-Hatted Kim has arrived. You'll get it once you see him. I feel like we'll just end up having the same conversation twice. Shit! I do love black and white paintings like that. That's a wallpaper right there. Can I hide the UI? Which is the button for that? Oh, look at that. That's a wallpaper right there. Fucking aura. It's so bright. The midday sun is pouring in like crazy. This is not sunlight. Because unlike this, there is more to the sunshine than its warmth. Then what exactly is this light? I am yet to be accustomed to this machine. Complicated workings of such a contraption. It activates of its own accord. That's why I told you to leave it alone. Fiddling with things you don't understand usually ends with something or you broken. But mentor. Oh! Lady Moses has instructed me that in every moment and event, clues are hidden under the veil of one's surroundings. And that only works if you're savvy about the neck. Did you just say mentor? Not yet been afforded a proper opportunity to introduce to you. This here is the esteemed leader of the Blade lineage, who is all but a master under whom I have apprenticed. You really have to dress it up like that. I told you I only took on the role because there wasn't anyone else around to take the job. Switch, where's the switch? Nah, what is that? What is this bait? What? Oh, that's his outfit. That's just a coat rack. Yeah, that's just a coat rack. That's just a coat rack. Oh my god, my goat looks a bit interesting. First impressions are prone to change. The bamboo-handed Kim I remember was a man who would drown in his own fathoms, blaming himself for his powerlessness with a listless, heavy voice. That was only when he was distorted, so his original personality might be different. But this is not just somewhat different though. His personality isn't even in the same ballpark as my expectations. This guy here is Bamboo-Hatted Kim. We double checked Ezra. It really is the same person. That fire on your head's not hot at all. Fascinating stuff. Nah, who is this guy? I really can't wrap my head around the fact that this is the sullen, serious man who we fought. He's rubbing my face all over like checking out some kind of mental piece ornament. Lots of ticking and talking going on. That's supposed to sound like them talking to you folks, huh? Nah, who is this guy? This is not Bamboo Hatter Kim. Designated as Bamboo Hatter Kim. Dude, just what exactly have you been telling people out there about me? They're all staring like they've seen some kind of ghost. I told them you are a gallant and formidable warrior, mentor. But they don't look like they've heard the most flattering things about me. Don't you hear it? The faint undercurrent of disappointment. I also told them that you are a man of few words, but with much affection for the followers under your command. You look so nice with your coat. Like, this is actually like drip upgrade. Angdu, yes, mentor. That's a complete and utter lie. Man of few words is definitely not something you can say about a guy who's as talkative as me. Yet I spoke no falsehood. Although your conduct is rather shallow and perhaps less refined, you are much more reserved and taciturn when conversing with those unfamiliar to you. No matter who one may be, one is bound to inspire either approval or disapproval from those around him, so I refrain from mentioning any truths that might invite the latter. To even hint at anything that might tarnish the reputation of my master would be not unlike spitting on his name and mine by extension. I simply had no reason to put on airs in front of my own folks. So you can't see anything if I block this part. Do tell, how many fingers am I holding up? Those are not my eyes. Your own folks, huh? Then you have already acknowledged and accepted that you now belong to Limbus company. Why you never visit LCE? You are plagued by the absence of tranquility. You should go and touch grass and breathe air to clear the storm of your heart. You can say that to anyone that's locked in their basement playing video games right now. I didn't see you fighting on the field of battle during Operation Spider Pyre. Yes. What happened with Spider's Pyre? Where were you? That was like Avengers Assemble R mission. Where were you? What mission? Oh, that one. Assume the more serious disposition. Looked at Otis. His hand was still on my head. That's crazy. There's some disconnect in expectations here. Listen here, you. I'm really not all that about hard, bothersome work. Get what I mean? Nah, who is this guy? Oh my god, who is this guy? So let's talk about the kind of fellow I am. Meet the resident layabout, who's forced to do his job with a frown. Only when he's got absolutely no other choice. I'm really not some big shot. Angdu's apparently been promoting me as folks. And I very much like to stop getting roped into stuff that keeps putting my life on the line. Fine then, why did you join the LCD in the first place if you'd rather be unemployed? They probably forced you to stay. First they spout this nonsense about distortions and all, and then force hired me, calling me a company-owned resource or whatever. They were on about, what's his name, Golden Bow. Yes, they invited me on a tour to another department to listen in on some important presentation, and I accepted. Broaden your perspective. There are times when your commitment to duties shine brighter than the sun. I find that attitude so dazzling that I have to squint when I'm looking at you. Maybe that's why I'm wearing this bamboo hat, to shade my eyes from your utter brilliance. Do you mean to say that you are in need of a shield to protect your eyes? Lady Ezra, might I submit a request for a pair of sunglasses for my mentor? Nah, what is this? Like we got the straight man and then we got the bit of a dumbass over here. It's a comedy duo right here. You can't just say yes to every silly thing he says and turn it into a supply request. Small expenses add up. You gotta save up everything you can in the piggy bank or you end up broke. His face is changing still. His face keeps changing. Nah, what is this? This is a comedy routine right now, guys. This is legit a comedy routine right now. Then pray make the purchase for me. I shall cover the cost myself. Oh, someone clip that, like legit. That's a memeable face right there. My full mentor is in a state of great discomfort, yet I possess neither the wisdom nor the knowledge to navigate the silver tongue of merchants. So I must beg this favor of you. You're giving me a freaking headache, girl. I am aware that you and yours are no strangers to such dealings. There's no one else I can trust to complete such a procurement. You know what, never mind. I'll just get you what you want. You heard the gentle lady, mentor. Your suffering shall soon be alleviated. Right. My apologies for interrupting you amid conversation. Please continue. You had reached the part where they invited you to tour another department. Her eyes glinted with something I couldn't really put my finger on. It was a strange intensity. Okay, maybe the personality combo is like, she's the serious working one, and he's the lazy one. So she has to drag him, and even though he's the mentor, he's like, I don't want to do any work, and she's like, no, you have to do work. Maybe that's the personality combo. I was gonna relax here and watch some TV. You showed up to work today, W. There's a debt to be repaid. At least you understand that we are indebted to the company. Kim's gaze lingered on her prosthetic arms. Your arms. Only after following Kim's gaze did Sinclair notice the new prosthetic arms. Do-KB arms. I asked a Korean friend before. Do-KB means fairy, basically. Because it's in the omniscient viewpoint reader. A reader's viewpoint. Yeah. They have the Do-KB, right? They call them fairies. So she has fairy arms, technically. At these arms fitted and anew, as soon as the operations concluded, the gracious host in one of the LCD teams prepared it in advance. The components fixed along her arm clicked and rattled, unfolding for a moment. Okay. Such a graceful smoothness. Prosthetics, the prosthesis of the illustrious Siegfried himself. Siegfried is the dragon slayer. What's his sword's name, ah? What's Siegfried's sword's name? Is it Durandal? It's not, right? What's Siegfried's sword? I remember there was some lore for this one. I remember there's some lore for Siegfried's sword. Siegfried has a sword. Schwarz Industries N7 lineup. Sinclair would know about this. It's one of the prototypes developed by the LCD's Phenomena Deciphering team. You cannot find them, they are based on distortions. Oh. Sinclair's eyes lit up as if he had glimpsed something that brought him back to a memory. Because his family was prosthetics, right? Prosthesis people. Oh, yeah. There we go. Sorry, just reminded me of something from a long time ago. My dad used to work with prosthetics before he passed away. It appears I lack tact. These arms have still a painful memory. It's alright, I'm fine now. A firmness that had not been there before. He has grown a great deal. Oh, the goat. I want to see more Sinclair development, honestly. He started off as the super young one. Now he's growing up. And then we saw the green, the color version of him later. Balmung. Grum! Yes, you're right, it's Grum. Wait, no. Siegfried's sword is Grum, isn't it? Is it not Grum? Balmung. I remember Gram because Gram is in Warframe. Gram Prime. I remember it was meta one time. You went for crit Bram or condition overload Gram. This is like ancient knowledge. Gram is the English name. Balmung is the German name. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Balmung? Is it Mung or Mung? I don't know if Germans use mu, like oo for their u. Korean would be Mung, I think. Gram belongs to Sigurd. It's ancient German, who knows? Yeah, Gram is correct. We got Durandal, we got Gram, we got Levertane. Levertane is Surtur, Gram is Siegfried, Durandal is Roland. Yeah, Roland. The only one we're missing right now is like what? Excalibur? We're missing Excalibur and like a few others. Any other legendary blades anyone can remember? We got Excalibur. I can't remember any other legends. Gram is Sigurd's. Balmung is Siegfried's. Ah, I see. There's some kind of strip inside. Let me just pull it out. Is that a bomb? But Massault's hand shot up before she could even finish, clasping over Sinclair's wrist. Exposure to sunlight damages these objects. It can be rewound. Carefully rotate the ridged edge section on the cylinder. I'm currently blocking the sunlight from reaching the exposed section. Damage is of no concern. This is the part that rotates. Oh, is it like an ancient tape? Like, it's my era tape. You know, like the tapes you go and play and then you have to go and like be like re-strung. It's a film roll, okay, whatever. Experiment number 4 film roll for a film camera. Oh my god, my era cameras. Correct. Masal's answer came without any further explanation. He adjusted the camera on the table. These were photographed on film cameras taken during the war. Film rolls used by the NCORP are difficult to falsify and were used to collect intelligence. The film fixes light directly on the medium. A peculiar expression. Perhaps it's the mention of a war that caught attention. I think I don't know. I don't remember lore for Ezra. I don't think she fought in the war. I know Moses was same faction as Otis back in the war, but Ezra no backstory in Distortion Detective. I think I don't think there's much backstory. Only the B has some backstory. He was an NCORP what was it called? Inquisitor, collector. I can't remember. Okay, I guess she was also a war veteran. Taboo hunter, you're right. Yeah, the yellow harpoon was a taboo hunter. Yeah, that's the term that they use. Dante is asking whether the distortion suppression has not in fact already been concluded. They didn't actually distort themselves. Distortion's inflection point yet. Inflection point. Finding an inflection point without Moses is going to be very annoying. It won't be too bad with your help. Inflection point, are you referring to the point on a graph in which the directionality of its curvature changes? It may be not, it is not a mathematical term, but it's more of a point where the distortion occurs. The motive, intent, or indeed the point in which inflection of the mind occurs. So in our department, we use that term to mean the source of a distortion, the inflector or cause behind it, stuff like that. Distortions are hard to treat if you don't find the root cause. If you treat the symptoms, it's fine, but if you never find the root cause, distortions never getting fixed. The boss can your clock can open a door into the Fathoms, the dungeon of the Fathoms. From where we are standing, distortions are really high maintenance, time-consuming headaches. Curing it is a very annoying thing. You guys can just march straight into the heart of the enemy and knock the snot out of everything there, and we're done. I was so jealous. Giving them a good beating and then starting from there. Why would anyone come to us with a distortion suppression request if it was that simple? Peeps try brute force approaches, then when it sucks, they just use our detective office. The client this time must have been the residents of Butter Street. They commissioned the Zwei and the other combat fixers, but none of them could do it. Distortion phenomenon is related to this kind of photograph. We gotta find something, anything that might count as a clue. So it's the Distortion Detective o'clock. NCORP's logo. Oh yeah, some lore. Because Massault was also in NCORP, alongside the yellow harpoon. Do you know who these guys are, Massault? Yes, manager. These are NCORP Class 2 staff members. They are likely members of the Pinframe Team of Service de Clause. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I am not French. Placed in the back of the shelf. Pinframe team. What's the pinframes? It's the NCORP's many fields related to information gathering and processing. They handle internal info, they analyze intelligence, and they sort intelligence. Okay, that's all we need to know. See a talking encyclopedia. Can we borrow him? Do not borrow our team's encyclopedia, please. Everyone agrees though that he's an encyclopedia. They are from the NCORP's Pinframe team, seen them a few times. They are already busy with nest affairs, why are they in the back streets? Massault cannot determine that. The possible range of connection is exceedingly broad. Listing every reason is a lot of time. I will not present a determinative answer to that question. Is this dude always like this? Nope, I mean we can't really say much. He's always like this kinda. I've still got no way to figure out what's going on in his head. Massault, maybe this will be easier to answer. From an objective point of view, Assault's eyes widened, his gaze fixing me with such a force I could feel almost a faint tremor in it. Oh. A leveling stare that came with, there is no such thing as an objective point of view. Manager. Clipped tone, and a look almost bordering on rebuke. A given judgment may seem infinitely close to objectivity, but ultimately all things are subjective, without exception. I fell silent for a moment, lost in thought. Part of it was because Mersault's reaction caught me off guard. The response might be connected to why he always refuses to make judgments for himself. And maybe this is something to do with his turn, which is around the corner. Then give me 3 subjective reasons why these people come to the back streets. Okay. I would presume that their mission was one of or all of the following. Retrieve a video recording or recordings for violations of NCOP taboos. Destroy the violator. Contact an informant in the back streets, or ID and arrest an individual that's wanted. These people could be taboo hunters. They don't send out taboo hunters for every single violation. They leave minor taboos to fixer officers. These are NCOP staff. I am looking through their belongings. Lady Moses has been gifted the art of discerning the truth from what lies before her with but a single glance. Let me take a look too. This is an employee card, and this one's a wallet. We don't want to be robbers. This might be it. It's an order. Okay, we got an order. Work details. Eliminating the individual of a category 3 taboo violation. Which means whoever used to work in this studio and the distortion are connected. Let's start by combing through this place. It's time for Dawn to become a detective debut, forsooth. She wants to now play detective here. She pulled out the detective props that had been given to Rodion, Ryoshu, and Honglu. I had foreseen this day would come, and Otis wasted no time to put an end to it. Aww. I thought they would wear their hats again. Hi uncle, hello. Very, very Faust. I see, you are very, very Faust. Okay, misconceptions. Okay, who is the bonuses for this one? The bonuses for the currency is every single blade lineage. Okay. So let's go here. We equip every single blade lineage in the party first. 20%, 20%, 20%. You don't have any yet. I'm not gonna pull you because I want to save my lunacy. 20%. Huh? Why does Sinclair? Oh no, there. 20% and 20%. Nah, you want me to use this team to clear this content? Like, holy shit, like, nah, like, give me an actual carry, like, somewhere, please. I need actual carry. Give me like, someone prideful. Any prideful people here? Sure, we can put this one here. Right, I mean, I will use it because I want to get the bonus currency. And I have 1,000,000 tickets anyway, so I don't care. Holy shit, pulling out the ancient ones here. These are like season 1 units. Season 1 units are so freaking old, it's unbelievable. Okay, this. Oh my god, using Sinclair! Oh, Sinclair is so homeless, so incredibly homeless. Oh, this unit too, so incredibly old and homeless. Oh my god. Am I gonna uptie this character? Fuck no. We're never touching this character after this again. Okay, go. Use your tickets, Unk. No, those tickets are just like badges of honor for me. You know, like, oh look, I got the season 5, season 6, and the season 7 tickets, you know? I don't use them to pull at all. I only use them to pull if like desperate times, but I never get desperate times because, you know, I play since season 1. I collected everything already in the game. All I need to do is just keep collecting every time it comes out. So easy. There are no remaining items here that can count as a proper clue. I've confirmed that the rest are all empty plastic containers. Check the contents of the film roll. I'll find a way to develop the film. Okay. For the 8th time, I have no idea. He really is just here for fun. If I had wits bright enough to understand all that lies before me with a single glance, I would have passed the royal examinations long ago and secured myself a lucrative position as a court official. This is a very Korean, Korean or China, ancient kingdom times like things. Yep. If you play CK3, you would know. Have to do the royal examinations. Oh, you passed it already? Wait a minute. Once swung, a sword does not retrace its arc. There is no undoing what has already been cut. It's unnecessary to dwell on what can no longer be undone. There is no after for what has been slashed away. Not for you, mentor. Ought you not dwell on what can no longer be undone? I misspoke. I did not mean it that way. I merely meant to say that I do not wish to recall my past. Whenever you are placed in a position to retrace the past, at the eateries where you filled your belly on unpaid taps, and each time you brought down the stone wall before our house by your own erring hand. Ow, my belly, I feel a stabbing pain in my belly. Oh, the very wound you once gave me afflicts me yet, the one from when you thought you were only poking me with a scabbard, yet by some cruel turn it was your sword that ran me through. It was completely healed and I need not concern myself with it. It still aches every now and then, chiefly when I hear your sharp cutting words. Is that so? Suddenly pulled out a sheet of paper and furiously wrote something down. I've written down the words that I've just said. If hearing my words afflicts you so, then perhaps reading them instead will cause no suffering. Oh, he's growing on me. He's growing on me. Where's all that dignity and forbearance that Engdu's once said that she had? I'm definitely pronouncing this wrong. Eng? Maybe just Eng. Skip the A, I don't know. This may be a discourteous inquiry. I understand your concern. I suppose this is your first time seeing Mentor with his shoulders so unbraced and his bearing so loose. I also wondered whether such a man could truly be a leader. However, upon my honor, I assure you that I never once uttered a falsehood when I spoke of him to you. My respect towards the blade of my own and foes alike, my determination to safeguard what must be protected, even should my arms be torn apart. These are the teachings that my mentor has passed on to me. If fortune should grant you the opportunity, you may witness Mentor's true self someday. If we let ourselves be carried by the currents of the river to arrive at such a chance. He gave her prosthetic arm a casual sweep, smiling sincerely. She whispered, besides, unless I speak with this feigned, stern ignorance, there will be no end to his digging in his heels. I would ask for your trust, for all is aimed at his benefit. Yep, okay, that's the it's a bit like Sands and Papyrus, yeah. Thou has been burdened with the trials of serving your superior. That is something that Dawn also knows. Sancho knows. Sancho knows this by heart. So that's what it was. I get it now. Oh. We have arrived at the target location. Advanced party has been defeated. There's only a single violator. This is not gonna go well. Pop. A sudden flash. Flashbang? Soft murmur. Oh hell no. Though Escort may indeed be passing through hard times, this alley was not quite so wretched. Looks much the same to me. This place. We got teleported to Escort? No. It generates a considerable sense of verisimilitude. It's very similar, that's what it means. I think I know what this is. This is a presence. It was now surrounding us, saturating us. All of it points towards a single phenomenon. The depth of the phantoms. Phantoms made entirely out of distortions. This is exactly it. The true no could. Whoa! What is that face? Figures clad in bloodstained dopo robes. Let's fight and talk later. My blade is poised to strike. Where's the bamboo-hatted dude? He has already taken his leave. He has no desire to cross blades with the Chunokuns of Escort twice. He's a repeat offender. Alright, let's do what Ezra says and prepare for battle. Alright. Blue man fucking dipped. That's crazy. Bro is Unk after Ruina beat his ass down. So true, honestly. Alright, so what did the Chuno-kun do? We got the binders. These are the... Gains hit splitting memory. If they inflict trust, they will arrange transport. Escort commands two sorts of taboos, the Royal Censor and the Chuno-kuns. The Royal Censors generally operate alone, moving undercover, form bands with their own rank. Once an order or contract to hunt down a branded is bestowed upon them, they will hunt in the manner preferred by the band. The hunt for Nobi knows neither honor nor dignity. To cover the eyes is not to be blind. Those fabrics, created using Q-Corp singularity, are commonly used throughout the East. It is not unusual to see fixers and employees of corporate entities in the East covering their heads and faces with such products. They serve the same function as sunglasses, visors, and combat prosthetic eyes. They scan info, augment the vision, and provide tactical analysis and act as communication devices. Throwing the aura bond, tracking traces. Trammel, chokehold, and a few other skills that we have not seen yet. Then we have the incapacitate version. Incapacitate version has no difference. They do more damage for binded on the target. On hit, if target is staggered, inflict bind. And they deal damage for every bind. So they are synergistic, basically. Alright. Enemies are weak to pride and slash, 100%. Like, it's pride and slash, 1,000,000,000,000%. Like, don't need to talk. It has to be that. Go, my blade lineage. I think they take 200% damage from pride skills, perhaps. Oh, she's here. Shit, I haven't read her. Oh wait, no, I mean like Ishmael will use her or whatever. I can read her later. She should be the same. Why Ishmael solos this anyway? Wait, Ezra is here. This is a bit too OP for her, no? Ezra's pretty damn strong. Weak to slashing, as expected. Okay, so she has the Dokebi arms stuff again. Limbus company specialized custom prosthetic prototype Mark 5 Dokebi arms. Encounter start, she will gain Dokebi arms. On the outside, it looks no different from prostheses you might find in other nests. It was created with technology unique to Limbus company. Was led by the LCD department. It has something to do with the power of distortions. I was only in charge of transporting it. It's simple speculation. I doubt this is your average prosthetic limb meant for body enhancement. She gains Dokebi fire, similar to Ishmael. Okay, and then she has all of the different skills here that we saw on Ishmael just now. Ezra, what's happening here? She has the Alice Workshop bag. Should be the exact same. Yeah, exact same. I think she's kind of chilling out though. Special handmade golden retriever exclusive axe. That's about it, right? Yeah, I think that's the only thing about her. Heal 4 SP for all allies if she wins a clash. Heal 8 SP if it's... Wait, that means we might get Ezra ID. Because she heals all other LCD. So this is LCD and then like we might get LCD tag. No, it's an ego. I don't know. Maybe they'll add a tag later or something. We'll see what happens. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Just keep clashing. Get pride resonance. Late Sinclair is so homeless. He's very old. He's a very, very, very old ID. The old IDs are meant to be trash. They all get power crap eventually. I like how like 90% of this combat is definitely gonna be our allies. Like, like it's 100% gonna be like the rest of them carrying. Because all of my units are like ancient time units. Ah, Otis is so old. Otis is so giga old. Okay, we got a kill. Alright, pop the evasion here. Favorite, neutral. Just keep slashing. It's not a focus encounter, right? Yeah, it's not. Lucent Rippling Flames. Okay, one shots. Beautiful. Screw Atelier. I'm being carried. I'm literally being carried right now. I wonder if they'll ever add 2 times speed to Limbus. It's like something that really should be like added to this game already at this point. Wait, this is a focus encounter? Nah, since when? Didn't even know it was a focus encounter. I legit didn't know it was a focus encounter this whole time. Oh man. Activate Regret Assault. This is attacking who? Attacking Assault. Intercept with this. Okay, go. Claim their bones. Okay. Damn, good damage. Even the balance. Oh my god, this team is so fucking weak. Ancient times our team. Yeah. Unopposed, that one will kill. Go hit that guy there. Go hit that guy there. All out. Oh my god, Pepe hands damage. I haven't played in a while. Why are there so many characters fielded? Well, it's because we basically hit the point where we just field every character now. Claim their bones. Hit this guy. So I can intercept this. We can hit this. We got plenty of assist defenses in this party anyway. Thanks to having all those other buggers in our team. Okay, so this skill plus this skill. Wait, Ezra's hitting that guy. Whatever. No wonder he's gonna explode. 87 damage. Just a light left tap on this guy will kill him. Do I have a light left tap skill? Like, sure. Nah, use that one. Okay, favorite power guard. Clash this. Okay, go. Why is it not like a chain battle? Why is it focus encounter already? These guys apply a lot of bleed. Okay, that was a bit too overkill. Just press the win rate button and just like hit that guy with all this. That guy will explode by default, so like don't care him. Done, alright. Okay, cut this guy down. Okay, got carried by them. Lovely. Can't you just use support units for... Oh yeah, I can, huh? You're right. I should use a support unit. What am I doing? You're not changing back. Beating up the distorted ones will not revert them back. Let's search for clues. You take that side, I'll search here. They began searching the place. We battle distortions, but I've never seen our surroundings change so fast. What's this phenomenon in the distortions? No briefing. Lady Moses says that this is a location type distortion. A whole space will distort, and then the distortion gets fixed in a certain place. Distortions already progress pretty far along, middle stage. They don't usually get this big. They entered this space and got caught up in it. Our job right now is to get to the bottom of the phenomenon, and what happens to them once they come inside. There's a possibility that a powerful distortion is encroaching on the environment. A distortion bleeds into the space around it and warps it. I'm actually talking like our team leader. We won't be able to suppress or kill distortion even if we whoop these guys' asses 100 times. We need to find the inflection point, okay. The glyphs emblazoned upon their headbands are true, propulsion and pursuit. It marks them as true no kuns. Functionaries charged with scouring and hunting runaway nobis. You hail from the homeland as we do. I could hardly fail to know, for I too was once enumerated among their quarry. Scientists and technicians were daily being dispossessed of their stations. Scientists who plied their craft without fattening as corpse coffers, and made nobis of the corporation. I absconded with my friends before the brand of nobi could be impressed upon us. Is it the slavery thing? The wretched appellation conferred upon the people for the convenience of those in power. A vile practice and an excuse of their power-mongering, nothing more. The taboo hunters operate by the same. The breaching of taboo summon the hunter, or does the hunter seize his prey first, and then frame the captured with an invented transgression? The powerful so desire to chase a man down, to take possession of his very being, and keep him caged. Then they need only decree that he should bear the lot of a nobi. That is what Escop has become today. My mentor too is one of them. Maybe they're here to capture Mentor or Yisang? Or me perhaps, or none of us. Conceptual forms of Chunokuns generated by distortion. We are getting nowhere. To delve further in the matter, why the S-Corp and the Chunokuns appear here? Distortion stains all nearby things with memories most foul. Maybe it's a correspondence to Yisang's memories. But the absence of T-Corp time collectors does weaken the hypothesis. This particular distortion could have stemmed from Bamboo-Hatted Kim or Engdu's memories. I've seen a few distortions that show trauma. I'm not getting that pop of inspiration. Can't even guess at what this distortion wants either. The white light flashed again. Oh, they came back already. I mean, what else are we supposed to do? Your self-defense. We need to develop the film, head to the nearest dark room. Let's drag that slippery hat-wearing cult back here. The slacker just slips off without telling anyone. Clip that face right there, guys. That's a very good face. Have you located him? I found where Bamboo-Hatted Kim is right now. Okay, he's with Cliff's team. Can't you just use support units for Ingdu Ishii? Yeah, I'll do that now. Wow, I can't believe Sinclair's the most damage. That's crazy. Right, let me... Oh, finally, I don't have to use you guys anymore. Okay, so we'll use a borrow slot for her. Borrow slot for Ishmael. Any whales? Any whales? Any whales? Surely one person in my friends list has like a whale, right? Nah. I got no whales. No whales to borrow from. How about any Massaults with plus 40? Ishmael, Massault. Dang it. Ishmael, Massault. Oh! Okay, found one. Okay, got a whale, got a whale, got a whale. Okay. Found one whale. Beautiful. Right. So now I can actually use some freaking good units now. Where are my actually good units? Night owls. Okay, I want things that just do a lot of slashing and just kill people like crazy fast. And do very well in mob battles. So like you. And then the last two slots is like you and you. Something like that lah. This will be fine. Let's go. Meanwhile, Heathcliff's team. How should I know? They're escort fellas. You had to go barking at them first. So it's my fault. Those bastards look like they were nicking stuff. This is our contract area. Listen, but not everyone's itching to swipe hair coupons into their pockets. How many months are you going to milk that? Excuse me. You got a problem too? Not at all. Is that gentleman one of our enemies? I was really enjoying watching you folks dance. Might have mistaken this place for the Peach Blossom Land of Legends. A cup of fine makgeolli to go with it. Oh my god, it's legit like a Korean what do you call it? Murim. Korean Murim. Yeah, it's the Murim. He's from the LCD. Who gives a toss? Oh dear. Oh shit, he attacked him. Such bold swings. Didn't know there was an encore to that performance. You slippery little rat. If you intend to play with me, you ought to be more aware of your surroundings. Oh. He took out all those dopo wearing people with a single strike. That covers the price of admittance to your troop circus. I leave the rest to you folks. Wandering blades in Murim tales never linger on the stage. Okay. We are literally in a Korean Murim right now. Which one? Return of Mount Hua sect? Okay, we are in Malka form now. I guess we can just guard first. Instead of using our red skill. Win rate and just do crazy shit. Press the guard button one time. And then you clash that. Or I guess you're too slow for that. Whatever. This team is just a bunch of like ad killers. Like Night Owl kills ads with the I can't remember the name. Pierce or something. Then the Ryoshu just shoots for free every now and then. I don't remember if I need to resonate her. I just want to kill the ads faster. Oh, long hair Ishmael looks so nice. I like her art style. The hair. Alright, one stabby stab. Press the win rate button. Do whatever we want. Probably should stabby stab again. Do this and then do this. Okay. Looks fine. Then last two. Go clash this guy and do whatever you want. Sure. Ah, how are you losing? Ah. Like, this is just unlucky, you know. Okay, win rate button again. This will just go and evade another guy. And the rest of you go and stab that guy, and then you go and dominate, stab that guy. Okay, go. This guy's Giga dead. Three shots. I'm thinking the Night Owl to trigger his attack. I thought the Night Owl was supposed to trigger his attack. What is happening? Oh, that's cool. That's sick. That's actually sick. How do I get you to use your Night Owl attack? I forgot already. Mercy. Yeah, how do I do Mercy? Oh, I need to have 2 Sloth and 2 Lust. I need the Lust, okay. Alright, once I get 2 Sloth and 2 Lust, I'm good. Okay, neutral here. Flash that. And then favorite here, do whatever. Okay, just go crazy. Wait, they straight up change. Wait, oh. Oh, they just changed into the teacup stuff. The HPs are the same also. Interesting. I should have brought Hornet and Assault. Nah, I need the plus 20%. There we go, finally we got Mercy. Ah, what's happening to this guy? Anything special about you guys? Intelligence gathering. When using a skill of identical rank to the skill photograph. Nah, it's more index bullshit. Pinning nail. Applies bleed and tremor. Oh, it's Bremer. Okay. No, it's not burn tremor, it's bleed tremor. Blemmer. Ah, don't know. Snapshot. It's a guard skill. Inflict intelligence gathering next turn. Clash power -5 also. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Loosen rippling flame. Stab that guy. Go and stab whoever you want. Go and shoot this guy here, sure. Is there a gimmick that I'm missing? Am I supposed to use the same color to clash them? Like use sloth skill on sloth skill? They don't seem like they're getting that much clashing power. Not bad. Like, how do these guys gain clashing power? Why is open wound a white square? I demand 300 lunacy. Nah, that's like not acceptable. That's actually not acceptable. What the hell? I don't need you, my flash. 51 here, 96 go here. 234 damage is a bit too crazy. 51 damage plus 51 damage. That should be fine. We got crits, right? Yeah, so we're good. Okay, one shot, love it. Yeah, there we go. Lol. I love the characters that kill the other characters faster. Stiletto. Mercy. Mercy. Whatever. Does it still stay staggered? It does. Okay. Oh, but no, it unstaggers him. Never mind. I was wrong. It straight up unstaggers him. Mercy. Okay. Right, who's next? Let me get this straight. Dude was here a minute ago and nobody knows where he wandered off. Bloke turned up of nowhere, flapped his gums, then did a runner. I cannot say your frustration is misplaced, yet I trust you are also aware that more often than not, Mentor's actions carry a profound design. Would it kill him to give us heads up before he goes zooming off on his own? We all thought he was a good patient sleeping off in the recovery ward, but nope, when the LCE got infiltrated, he snuck out and never came back. Oh, he came back later, okay. The reason he failed to participate in the operation was simply because the LCD was lax in supervising its personnel. Lady Moses bade us hold our tongues for this very reason. She knew full well Mentor's intentions would be misunderstood. Do you not just disclose that this man deserted his post without authorization? He wasn't just wandering around, he was outside, all alone, taking down the ring mannequins who locked the elevator. It's not like he was dealing with the strongest enemy out there, but the recovery ward didn't have an emergency alarm, and nobody from the department was there to warn him either. He just caught on and did the job himself. It's all thanks to him that the facilities team managed to get the comms back up and contact the LCE chief dude way faster. That also helped the LCA to actually deploy. He went fighting even though he still wasn't fully recovered. So he came back looking like he'd been processed through a meat grinder. He ended up staying in bed like a good patient. Then the soldier is not entirely deserving of reproach. He's a less talking, more doing. I see. That's what she meant then. Today though, never mind. It's always like this with him. He always slips away and pops back in saying it's done. What happens if one day one of these solo missions doesn't go his way and he just drops dead? How are we supposed to help him? How does he even know what's supposed to be done in the first place? He's relying on his gut feeling. Gut feeling? I only saw the bloke for a bit, so I can't say I got him figured out. He's an annoying bastard. He's not a clueless person, however. He goes by his gut. He's not one of us, so Clockhead couldn't have reached him from that far and sent him to back us up. He just happened to run to you guys and help you. He's got some stupidly sharp head on him, but all I've got these moments where I got this flash of that gut feeling. My boss man Matthew said he could hear that kind of shit too. I can hear them gears turning. I hear rats scurrying about. Like, he can hear them gears turning. He walks into a random pub and throws back drinks. He's lost his mind though. Some sailors used to drink the barrel dry before battling whales to blunt their fear, only to stumble around on deck and fall overboard. He got plastered right before a turf war. Turns out that pub was the secret hideout where the opposing syndicate was holed up. They were crowding around there, running their mouths about how they'd kill him and put an end to the dead rabbits. Then we stormed in. Not a single one got away. Boss knew it'd play out that way. I should think it was no mere chance. Then surely this was but one among many such coincidences. Every time he did that, our lot ended up growing bigger. Instinctive sense or experience-based precognition, an unconscious process by which information accumulated in subconscious is sorted and converted to sensible conclusions. In extremely rare cases in which Heathcliff has done that surprises even Faust. It is similar to a sixth sense. Are you taking the piss out of me? When all had passed, I often found that no footfall of his was taken in vain. Grant him a little time. What's this? I confess, I've also been concerned about him of late. His recent silence is far heavier. To wait, she gave a nod. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it. Let us return to the task that we can do. So we are in the red room we can, dark room, we can process the photos. Looking for the light switch, don't turn on the light. There he is, that corner, he's washing something. I'm developing the film roll. Exposure to light might ruin the roll. He was quiet this whole time. What's that for? You express you wish to have the film developed. I'm doing it now. The axis of this distortion rests upon a photographer. It is certain the dark room is connected to the studio in some way. This building and the photo studio share a strong connection. I brought some from the photo studio. They appear to be pictures of NCOP's district, buildings mostly. The photos must have been taken by a docugrapher. Film rolls are hardly affordable for average citizens. Taking photographs is done as professional duties. There are 21 occupations in District 14 that have photography, but only a singular profession uses this for buildings only. They photograph the information to be poured into canned experience. Decently lucrative profession fall into distortion. Decent profession, but how about person? The photo studio we were at didn't have any dark rooms. My team leader said there are other ways of processing film rolls. You have to go to a dark room to develop and print them. Film rolls are usually immersed in developer solution. That's why photo studios have dark rooms equipped with red safe lights. It's pretty far from that studio. They are covered by newspapers only. Films can cost a fortune, so why would they do this here? This probably isn't even a legit dark room. Someone just hauled in the bare minimum tools. Then I see why they might have distorted. Manager. I have requests regarding your instruction to develop this film roll. Please ensure the light in this room is not turned on. However, engaging in battle opens the door to uncontrollable variables. There is no need for concern. I am capable of participating in combat while maintaining the development process. A battle, you say? At the photo studio, reinforcements arrived exactly 11 minutes and 34 seconds after NCOP's pinframe team staff. Furthermore, Sinner Heathcliff have battered NCOP's pinframe team, so we have to fight here. The initial rinse is finished. 11 minutes and 30 seconds have elapsed since staff development. A battle is imminent. Please withdraw to a safe position. You should have warned us way earlier. Understood, manager. I will follow the instruction going forward. Okay then. Alright then, so be it. Should have probably said something first, Basalt. Okay, let's get to the killing. Wait, oh, we're not even fighting. Something sits ill with me. Are those photographs? Oh yeah, those are photographs. I mistook it for a kumjul, a warding rope at first. But actually it's just photos. Let's take them down and check them out ourselves. We heard another pop and a white light blinded our vision. Who stood right in front of me with the photos still held in his hand. You didn't drop them, no. We're finally back here with the lights on now. Is it okay to take the film out? Exposure to film will not damage the film once the film development is complete. There's no cause for concern. There are people in them. The people in the photograph all looked different from one another. What are these? They were all cold and indifferent. That's the city, alright. Ordinary folks you'd see anywhere. These aren't like the photos we picked up though. Are these the photographs they used to make canned experience? There's a spell of random vertigo. We're getting dizzy. Take these photos to put into canned experience. Raw ingredients for canned experience are handled exclusively by the Grand Magazine Sisyph. There is no known method for external parties. The Sisyph? They are high in demand, but the only brand stamp on them is the Grand Magazine Sisyph. Bragging about them. Never had one myself, however. It's that popular. The unprocessed base content is called Experience Better. Docugraphers fine-tune the experience's details. Photographs are primarily used for that. They fine-tune experience. Take pictures of subjects. A purchaser may wish to experience living in a luxurious building they could never afford. Another may wish to vent out impulses of violence by experiencing the burning of an expensive property. Demand for haute couture canned experience is increasing by day. Conversely, information concerning ordinary experience that can be easily encountered in reality is low demand. Then why photograph these residents at all? Perhaps these were not images harvested for their commodity value, but pure photography. They were captured for a desire to seize a vanishing instant through a lens. There are people who take photographs knowing that it will cost an exorbitant sum. A staggering amount of money. That is, if they could even manage to find a photographer who take the risk. I'm not so crass as put a price on sentiment and nostalgia. What could have made this investment worth it? This is not a matter of sentiments or memories. Distortions manifest through desires or emotions. Points back to S Corp. They're completely untouched by distortion, even though they are in a distortion. If it's the obsession, it's something that refuses to let these memories be influenced. I think our next step would be to look for people in these photos. These photographs are the only undistorted clues we have. Commission for the 7 Association. Guess I'm just having a lucky day. DWRC. Do we regroup clock? That one was especially hard to understand, Ryoshu. Heh. Rodia's with you. Okay. Dante wants to talk. I went overboard with bread and pastries. Just one of everything. Can you grab extra brioche and baguettes? Is brioche a soup? No. I don't know what's that. Just throw them on TF. They are packaged. You can't treat food like that. Bread has... Bakers have feelings too. This scabbard is rattling again for no reason. Okay, Dante, can you give me a second? Just cram this into my pockets. The first photographer, the wicker basket, the baker. Oh, it's a baker lady. Okay. So they're at the bakery. How do you participate in the event as a new player? You have to beat the canto, but you can just do the story. If you do the story, you will farm the currency. The reason why they don't let you do the canto immediately for the event is because they don't want you to get spoiled. But you can just grind currency by doing regular campaign. It's fine. This man, he works in Cannery 17. He's a regular. Those co-workers are wearing the same uniform. It's a cannery uniform. Ah, okay. She's one of the people in the photo. Thought she'd be a close acquaintance. His name? Am I supposed to know that? He took a photo of you. Oh, that. Thin, round, can-like object. He said he'd give me 5 of these canned experiences for free if I let him take my picture. He threw in the docograph of the building of my choice. Docograph of this lovely mansion. I could at least experience what it's like. Nah, this is like so fucked up. Distinct eeriness to that dreamy, blissful smile on her face. Are these canned experiences truly possessed of such marvels? They maintain high demand. District 14 is only one of several markets. If you indulge in canned experiences, you can experience venturing onto the Great Lake and jumping off a skyscraper. They may, however, pursue a dream that your heart may conceive. I'm tempted. It differs from pursuing a dream. Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. Mass-produced canned experiences are made from base experience batter mixed with various modified info. Intense stimulation through altered memory. It is not the dream. A piece of memory refined through numerous processing stages is not equivalent to a genuine experience. The usage of experience in a previous statement must also be amended. It's just an intense simulation. So it's like VR. It's because the memories provided are extremely vivid. Users of cans can interpret them as authentic experience and become dependent on them. So it's VR drugs. They can feel like they have achieved the dream, but in reality they have not achieved their dream. So they will continue to chase the dream forever. The user may no longer want to aim for getting their real dream in the real world. This is legit video game slash VR. To become a cause for surrender, instead of inciting one to march forth. It is dulling of the dream. And for Don Quixote, that is not good. Because the dream must continue. They sell well. Yep. Came barging in. Don't you owe me a sale or two? Practically cleared your shelf already. Because I had some already, and the rest are stuffed into the coat pockets. You already ate some. Let's buy a little more. Sesame rice bun. Wait, where did you come from? What the hell? Where have you been the whole time? Be cross with me all you like, but give me a moment. And he ate a rice bun. Alright, I'm ready. Freaking waste of bread. Oh shit! She killed him! Solar plexus punch, that's the worst place to punch. They will crumple into like dust. Oh my god. Oh, bro's dead. Oh shit. Brioche is a fluffy bread, thank you. I've completed development of the film. Do I just unroll it? Hold it up against the sun. I can see it, that's pretty cool. It's showing. Move it a bit, I want to see too. Identical photos. It's the same person in every single shot. But the further along the strip you go, the lower it gets, and the head is slowly turning to the right. All the color drained from his face. Something I learned in school. You draw a picture in the corner and stack of notes. This is animation. This is how you do animation. You draw a bunch of photos and you flip it really fast. Okay. Introduction to motion pictures. The video footage we watch are all made the same way. It's a continuous sequence of still images. It is likely to constitute footage. A violation of NCOP's taboo. Oh. You cannot make footage. You can only take photos. You cannot video. It's a taboo. So we found the source. We found the source of what happened here. Are we gonna be okay? We might have broken a taboo. Some nest taboos can get us in serious trouble. Casual lack of concern. Because we've been through worse, bro. Okay, so this is it lah. Stop freaking out, they're not dying and we'll be fine. Really? It might be a problem if the film roll does contain genuine recorded footage. Just comply with their commands, thank them for their service, and nicely hand it over to the authorities. There's a possibility everything will not be okay. I've developed the contents of that film roll in the dark room. Oh, right! Oh, right, we did that. Is aiding the primary violator of the taboo. NCOP has their own regulatory standards regarding image quality, the severity. They won't be seeking fixes, and that could buy us some time or give the company some leverage. It's going to be fine as long as the footage has low fidelity. Frame rate within regulations mean. The interval between each frame shouldn't be like super brief. They only show you one image every few seconds, so it's not real or vivid. So it's not really motion picture. See how vivid it is. Massault, please cooperate. Does this film violate the taboo? That cannot be determined, unless each frame is thoroughly analyzed. The rest of you get over here, we must analyze these films. Experiment. He created this as a test run, to see how close they could get to violating a taboo. It is pretending to be a recorded image. The flower pot moves between frames. I don't see any difference. The expression risen on the subject's visage. It's a gloomy sort. The stiffness arises not from the gloom, but from the strain to maintain it. He's trying to fake actual footage by moving very slowly. Let's see. Look at the shadow cast on the windowsill. It shifts between each frame. I can't imagine a backstreets dweller would have any way to mess with the sun's trajectory. Creating a series of disconnected photos would look like footage. The film room does not violate the taboo. That is highly probable. We should be in the clear. Okay. He went through so much effort to test NCOP's patience. The inflection point of this case is a taboo violator on the run. Why would he want to do this, however? Working for a wing subsidiary is very good for career though. Work for a subsidiary long enough and you might even go to a factory job in a nest. Maybe he was just tired of living that life. Everyone has one of those days. I could be doing more than my 9 to 5. I want to do something, so I quit my job. Something about Ishmael must have tickled Bamboo Head to Kim. He whipped around towards her and shook his head. How many of those people are willing to throw away what they have earned? Maybe our culprit just likes to play with fire. He did something that technically doesn't count as a taboo and inched on until he brushed closer, a thrill seeker. He ended up recording actual footage. Shit. He was trying to screen it with a projector. Whoa, that would kill everyone. Would you care to explain that, Mr. Breadbrain? Some guy's been going around asking the workshops for a projector. He got a projector already. It ain't taboo if you only made a projector. Okay. Oh dear. So potential nuclear bomb is about to hit. If anyone sees the footage, they're all dead. Collect evidence, please advise. They also radio each other. This crowd sure doesn't look like they're gonna let us follow them. Time to fight. Time to fight. Filler fight. Do you quit your job? Nope. Finish my job. Like, why would I quit my job? I need to earn money. Like, anyone who says that I quit their job to pursue something is like gamble, you know? Like, I can't gamble. I need food. No food equals die. Simple, you know? Simple life. This canter is such an aura loss for the BHK. I think we need to see what he will do. Cause Ezra and Engdu said like he's an actor, not a talker, you know? So you have to see his actions to really like aura farm him. Nice. Some of you guys are not clashing for some reason. Zoa Ishmael clash that. Zoa Ishmael also needs to clash this. Well, no, it's slower. Slower means we can just do this. Slower means we can do this. And then just unga bunga the rest. Who are the best characters to kill a bunch of enemies really fast? Like, I just want to nuclear bomb like all of my enemies like ASAP. I think this is really one of the best characters to use though. Because we have so many follow-up attacks. Follow-up attacks is the best way to kill, I think. Kim Chi-hoon, why is there a white box? I saw it also. You're not the only one that saw it. I saw it also. I saw that white box also. He owes me 300 lunacy for that white box. Beautiful, press win rate. Okay, all that, beautiful. We can just use our guard skill here. One of you will kill it already, so we don't care. The rest of you go and shoot this guy here or something. Yeah, sure. Like that, sure, go. Can House of Spiders Ryushu kill faster? No, takes too long. Her scaling is super long. What I'm looking for is high immediate burst damage to just kill everything really fast. And I think follow-up attacks is the fastest way to do it, really. Bleed team's a bit slow, burn team's very slow. Middle's a bit slow. And also very annoying. If the enemy gets staggered, I can't really kill them. Bleed team, also a bit slow to start scaling. Charge teams are too slow. I just need stronger Unga Bunga. It really has to be like, I think it's the bullet people. I think it's legit all the bullet people. Hornet Massault might be really good here. If I want to clear faster. Press the win rate button, unopposed attack, go and kill that guy. That one shots a guy. Hit this one, bamboo will kill. And that, we can do this, then bamboo kills this. And after that, the rest of you hit the rest. Yep, go, okay. Do Heishos kill fast? Aw, maybe Heishos kill faster. Yeah, I think the Heishos do kill a little bit faster here. You're right. Heishos have super fast acceleration compared to every other class, I think. The only other way is just to use a bunch of follow-up attacks like this. Yeah, because like all you need to do is just keep shooting, right? And you just do a lot of follow-ups. Then you can use Stiletto for Mercy. Mercy can also do follow-up attack to kill. Scales off missing HP, so it's quite good. I think it's an even fight between the others. Yeah. Okay, just like one-shot this guy here. Do one small follow-up attack here. You are exploding. I mean, characters like this are also really good, right? That's why this team I think is also quite good for killing people. Because their raw damage output like that is so fast. Like for Knight Rodion, it's just what? Stab yourself once or twice, then start spamming buttons, you will do so much damage already. Heathcliff one-shots with skill 3. The Honglu follow-up attack is like one-shot skill 3 also. It's quite fast. Otherwise, I guess you can use Heishos. All I have is a middle team. Middle team is really strong. It's just that they are not very fast to kill. Yeah, they're not very fast to kill. I also realized that someone claimed first 3 times today. Whoops. That's what happens when your stream goes a little bit wonky. Okay, this one's a bit tough to clash. A little bit tough to clash. You do that, then send these guys over here probably. Seems alright. Send one person to clash that. Yeah, like that. Go. This should one-shot several people. Like, we have so much powerful skills here. This will one-shot a lot of people. Okay, now we roll like everything low. Oh, I forgot to press guard button for her. Any roll hits? Oh, rolled hits. Goodbye. I got no crit chance, what am I talking about? Dumbass. Low sanity, no poise, so slow the opening. Okay, what do we have here? Guard button, favorite. So guard button here, kill that fella over there. Shoot this guy over here. Alright, we're basically done. I think the middle team is so incredibly strong, you could probably just solo the entire game with the middle team. Middle team is just so good. And it's hard carried by one middle Otis. Literally just one middle Otis is all it takes to make that team so freaking ridiculous. Once Leviathan is unwrapped, it's like holy shit crazy. I wonder if we'll ever see the real wielder of Leviathan. Yeah, that would be cool if we see the real wielder of Leviathan. Someone that can actually wield that weapon. Leviathan is a fiery sword like that. A fiery long sword like that. Like, who can wield it? Xiao? Maybe Xiao? Maybe you get some Xiao upscaling? Or we'll find a person called Surtur. We'll find a person called Surtur maybe. I have all of them level 69 up type 4. Very nice. They'll carry you. They for sure will carry you. They're such an incredibly strong team. Just because Otis is so ridiculous. And then Heathcliff is also ridiculous. And then the rest of them are just there to like do stuff, you know? Like, it's so ridiculous, that team. You're basically good to go for like every content in the game, I'm pretty sure. The middle team with that Otis is super duper powerful. This destroys that guy. This destroys that guy. Dominating. Shoot that guy. Love tap that guy. You flash this guy and then shoot this guy. Okay, can. More than sufficient. Look at this fair and balanced character. Crazy. If you want a very strong, stupidly broken character, get your Knight of Despair Rodion on the next Walpurgis Knight rotation. It's so freaking good. You honestly pick up this Ryoshu also, just because her AoE clear is so nice. For wave battles like this. She just shoots for free like so much. Ricardo Clip carried me with Ring Rodion until I got the rest of them. Ring Rodion's solid. She's not super crazy. She's pretty alright. Meant to be in the full ring team. This fella. Guard this fella. Favorite. Shoot that guy. Stab that guy. Yield my flesh that guy. Shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. Looks fine. Never mind, it was not fine. Shit. The golden retriever's too strong. Wasted damage. Pose, hit this guy, hit this guy.
속에 파묻혀라. 살고자 하는 모든 것들과 한 곳으로 잠들어.
Beautiful. Yeah, look at that square over there. You see that square? Yeah. That's a 300 lunacy square right there. Take a photo of that square. "30k lunacy, save for Walpurgis Night. You got me addicted to the story. It's peak. I feel like I'm going through Dragalia loss again. Crazy. That's an ancient game right there."
모처럼 괜찮은
Yeah.
예술을 보나 했더니
Dragalia's story wasn't exactly the greatest. It was pretty much
방지할 사고.
it's pretty much expected things lah. You know, if you've been watching anime long enough, you pretty much expect everything in Dragalia. Oh no, bad guy, we'll make that bad guy a good guy. And then, oh, my brother's a bad guy, we'll make that guy a good guy. You're not much of a fighter one-on-one. Service Declore is not a combat specialized department. They kept taking pictures of us with their briefcase. Collecting photos to report to the high-ups. They think we are involved in this right now. What is he thinking? I'm struck by an urge to talk to him. Don't hesitate to let me know if there's something you want to say. His reply was concise and direct. I'm talking right now. Do you have anything to say right now? I do not. He's not trying to hide anything. He's just answering. Prodding him for answers was not going to get anywhere. A few words linger at the tip of my tongue, asking to be let out. Would have been nice to know what you were looking at. Of that, he spoke. I cannot form a judgment. That's because the precise definition and nature of the subject of my gaze are just as unknown to me as to you. Should you point to an enemy or object, I can provide a verbal explanation. He still doesn't know what he's looking at. Manager. Another battle is imminent. They're pouring out of the building over there. Neutralize the foes. Bloody hell, them blokes we fought downstairs must have been the weaker ones of the bunch. How does NCO have so many guys on their payroll? It is a wing. Thought the culprit worked alone. Yeah, the ones from the reports. Taboo violator. Why did they send fodder like us to deal with an organized taboo violation? They told us to consume the canned experience containing mass melee combat. Oh. The room began to buzz. Oh shit! That's the bomb! If we see that, we die. Shield your eyes! I saw that, I'm so finished. The eyes open, Engdu. What's wrong with everyone? Got dust in your eyes? Of course I know, but I watched it anyway. Open your eyes, esteemed fellows. This motion picture is not recorded. The video's not recording. It's talking to us. So you've tracked me down this far. After what I went through to take refuge in here, they still ended up finding this place. All of you blindly consuming fake experience after fake experience without even caring about the real thing. Is this like some commentary about social media or what? You're under suspicion of a Category 3 violation. Reveal yourself now. What is foolery but witless buffoonery in the absence of fools? The hollowed vessel, bereft of all but lingering delusions, grants not even a brool of echo to the dull excoriation of tools. Without even so much as turning around, he raised his sword and parried it. I'm only speaking as my whim guides me, my dear fellows. No need to get huffy. This abomination has no consciousness. They still ended up finding this place. It's repeating the same sentences over and over. Was I just as far gone when I distorted, past all words and reason? If anyone has an answer to that question, it'd be you guys. He was goading us into telling him the truth. I am no different from this abomination. Just as it wields that contraption, I must have wielded the only thing I really know, the blade. I was just a mindless fiend, consumed by a mere tool, cleaving through both friend and foe, unrestrained. Are you still on about that, Junior? But such disregard is easier said than done. How can I, when that distorted being has no qualms showing me the... Does he know how rude the unsolicited reflecting of the fathoms of one's heart is? It's got to be illegal or something. Turning a customer into a thug on a protection racket run, a mere ant before a car in motion into a swerving driver. Conjuring dead followers before the eyes of their mentor. Simply unconscionable, rude as hell. My poor heart almost burst out of my chest. In that split second, Mersault's eyes twitch. A battle is imminent. Oh. Particularly unsettling landscape of Escort. Bamboo Hatter King was surrounded by an army. Mentor. Keep that eye and you shout me death, Engdu. We should be accustomed to this. Mentor, I still wake from these dreams, drenched in cold sweat. Then they might bind and drag you away. It's just these folks so far. Another flash. We have to neutralize everyone here. Adjusting projection. To the one who finds comfort settling in lies, I give you what most deserves your gaze. I'll be blind before today. It changed. One of the distortions is different from the other. They were accompanied by someone else, a warrior in impressive armor, wielding a sword that was just as tall. That armor and a great Huando of the Sal Circle. To be reunited in such a manner. The warrior drew a bow that hung from the waistguard and knocked an arrow. This is how it would have gone down had you been the one to grab me. Military Commissioner Im Gyeong-yop, how do you fare, friend? Seize the accused. Oh, okay. Someone from his past. $6,000 HP boss. Gain 3 memory transitions. At 1 stack, retreat. Gain or lose swordplay of the homeland when you retreat. When returning to the field, based on the current battle form of the homeland, gain or lose swordplay of the homeland. When you are in bear hunt, use single coins. When you're in tiger hunt, use multi coins. This is higher stack and lower stack scaling. Takes 30% less damage from statuses. Fixed panic. Gain 5 Dujong Brigadine Sal. When getting this effect, gain shield. Okay, so he has that stupid shield. When this expires, end the encounter. Ah, okay, how do I get rid of this? Lose 1 stack when taking shield damage equal to 10% of this unit's max HP. I see. So that's easy. The Eastern Warstride armors are not so much equipped as they are piloted. This is a Brigadine armor. Oh man, I wonder if I'll see Yi Sun Shin inside of this game eventually. Much like Arcop's powered armor suit and the full plate armor used by knights, the Brigadine augments users' offense and defense. These are not readily supplied. It has a separate fuel source. Once a rider has familiarized himself with the extended reach and output, he becomes a war machine. Assume a different battle form of the homeland. Use a pattern that includes the bow of the homeland. The sword of the homeland, Escorp's traditional art of swordsmanship, is divided into Sal Pi Pyo. Hew and cleave through creatures of colossal stature such as Sanguins. What, sanguine? Like vampires, blood fiends? A swordsman must wield a great Huando, capable of bearing the strain of the techniques. Gains fragility at less than 5 stacks. And if he's more than 5, you will gain more stacks of fragility. There are those who persevere in training for lack of talent, then there are those who blessed with talent. All men say that the title of the Apex Blade can be seized only by the gifted. Until the day comes for this blade of mine to rise high enough to meet the clouds, I shall persevere in honing my prowess. Martial arts of perseverance. Okay. Alright, we have 1 billion attacks to deal with here. Shit. I need to do 10% of his HP here. He's gonna unbreakable coin everything. This is a little bit sus. We're gonna take so much damage actually. Need to lower his stacks to end the fight. Okay. We don't have any ego resources to start with. Fuck me. Alright, let's power guard something here. We need to clash this. 100% need to clash this. Do I have a strong skill to clash this? That. Okay. I think we need to kill the ads first. Top priority, kill ads. These have unbreakable coins on them. Oh, I need to... I see. 2 of the actions are taken by them. Okay. If these attacks hit them, I can ignore them also. Okay. Alright, so we need to clash this. This one, Heathcliff, clash this. Okay, I'm seeing the vision. Okay, this one, we need a tough skill to clash this. Use that. Alright, this one's clashing us here, so we want to clash that as well. And then now we have a bunch of attacks. Okay, we need to clash this one. Struggling. Oh, hell no. Okay. Engdu, ignore. He don't need. Can intercept. Okay, Ishmael, clash that. Oh shit. Okay, how do I do this one? Unclashable with assist units and prioritizes sinners. If the target's skill is assist defense, you convert it into unbreakable coins. He will lose 3 swords if I win this. On hit as an unopposed attack or on hit that use exclusive, you will gain homeland. Okay, so we have to win this clash. We must win this clash. Okay, we do that. This one hits Engdu, and then we clash with this. We can evade with that, I guess, sure. Okay. Alright. Have to understand the gimmick of this fight first. Enemies look like they're weak to sinking because we can target their SP here. Bear Splitter. Can't wait to get him in the future. I feel the same way. Can't wait to get that guy in the future. This guy is a what kind of ID? Is he bleed poise also? He's bleed poise also. So it looks like the Salsu will combine with the Chunoku later. And maybe the P also, you see. Okay. Okay, I see how to play this now. So, okay, so in this form, he gains advantage at higher stacks. So you need to lower his stacks. Yeah, you need to lower his stacks. But the other one is probably increase the stacks, right? On hit as an unopposed attack. Yeah, he will lose too. So we don't want to clash that one.
But we do want to clash this one. Yeah. We don't clash this, but we do clash this. So we clash Sword of the Hornet. Okay. So that's his gimmick basically. Okay. I want to clash it with you. I need to win it, so should probably do that. This one's a pretty annoying one. Okay, at 7+ only, then it will change. Okay, that's fine. This one we ignore it. Just legitimately let it hit anything. And then the rest then we clash. Okay. So the rest of these, let's go clash. Okay. Okay. Poise right now is kinda low. So just do whatever. Shoot this guy with a lot of bullets. Hit this guy here with that. Alright, there we go. Don't fall for the bait. Got it. Not too bad this boss, not too bad. Just a small reading check only. After doing the refraction railway, the boss's mechanics are very similar to the butterfly at the end. To the moth, I mean, at the end. Very, very similar. Just need to make sure his stacks are higher or lower depending on when you need it to be higher or lower. Nice. No hit sucks. Okay, we have a guy we want to kill here. Clashing is here, clashing is here. So we need to lower his stacks, so we will just lower his stacks here by shooting this one here. So that everyone else must clash everything else. Neutral on this. Okay. That's still neutral. That there, I guess. Pivot, clash here. Okay, path forward, we can ignore that. Then you just kill that guy, done. Okay. And then Stiletto Doppio can use on this fella here. Ah, no hit rolls, crazy. Okay, so now he retreats. What? One stack, retreat at turn end and transition to a different location. When returning to the field, Kim Gyeong-yeop gains or loses swordplay. Okay. Can I kill you? What happens if I kill you? I wonder what happens if I kill this fella here. Okay, first off, we have 2 extra actions. You will finish that guy off, so we ignore him. We evade this, so we are chill. Clash this one. Clash this one. Shoot that guy. Stab that guy. Shoot this guy. And slam that guy. Okay. Try something like this. Alright, beautiful damage.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 흙속에 파묻혀.
Okay, lol.
펜
Okay, lol. Alright.
히스클리프 지금 시야 확보 쏜다.
그냥 5배.
Now we have nothing else to punch except the camera.
輪っかで覆っています。
So, okay, I guess we just try and full punch it. Let's unleash our full power here and see what happens.
벤담 사월.
지키기 위해서.
Okay, so we broke it. Now what happens?
敵が来ます。皆さん、戦闘の準備。
He is now in battle form of the Homeland Tiger Hunt. He gains advantage the lower his swordplay is. So we want to increase his swordplay. Gain 2 swordplay. Do not clash that. Unaffected. Power guard. At 3 or fewer, convert it to unbreakable. Not my problem. Okay, so we just need to do a lot of damage now. Alright, not too hard of a boss fight really. It's just a understanding check. Pretty much just an understanding check.
빠르게 처리하지.
This boss genuinely inflicts more bleed than the Blood Fiends. That's so sad, by the way. That's legitimately so sad to say. Yeah, this boss inflicts less bleed, more bleed than the Blood Fiends. Blood Fiends getting every single slander out there. It's fine, later they release an ego to specifically buff the Blood Fiends, right? So we can make all of them manifest ego, then it will be pop. Right now we just have to survive with the fact that everything's getting power crap first. Yeah, the Bleed Poise team would love this character here. Absolutely love this character. Set the Pyeongjeon upon the bowstring. Pyeongjeon. Holy shit, the amount of bleed count he's applying is crazy though.
敵が来ます。皆さん、
Okay, ignore this. This one is... Don't clash it. Yeah, don't clash it. Let him build up more stacks. At 3 or fewer, doesn't matter. Okay, so now we intercept this. We can evade it, right? It does have attack weights. It does not have attack weight, so we can just evade it. Dominating and just keep stabbing. This fight's literally over already. This boss is not too crazy. Then again, I literally brought Knight of Despair Rodion here, so yeah, like his sanity is 0. The homeland is Korea, obviously. Not too bad if you bring a sinking team. Really, really not too bad. just need to keep permanently nuking his sanity, and he never recovers, and he will have 0 negative coins. He has no negative coin skill, so it's so easy.
간다. 여긴 맡겨주세요.
Dodge all of that.
시생멸.
Okay, he has 5 Sword of the Homeland now.
떨어지는 법이지.
We want him to gain more, so don't clash this, clash this. Okay. If you clash this, okay, good. Then this one we just let it go through, good. Then we just unga bunga this one here, sure, let's go. Super easy. Rending Arts. I can clash that for you if you can't win. Oh, his sanity refreshed to full. Okay, so he does have one of those mechanics. How does he regain sanity? Which passive is that? If the unit is panic at turn end, reset sanity to 45. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
하고들 시간이다. 잔우에.
God, this boss is so boring. Look at his bleed count though, look at the bleed he's applying. Like, it's crazy high. Yeah, but this boss is legit so boring.
아무것도 남지 마라.
Nah, no way the damage can stagger. That's fucked up. What happens now?
시생멸.
They just spawn a bunch of mobs.
오래 필수록
That's so cheap.
떨어지는 법이지.
That's legit so freaking cheap.
사격 개시.
Respawns a bunch of mobs to deal with me. So cheap. This fight here will be where you use the Assault Eagle to AoE down all your enemies.
좋아. 탄하구만. 빈틈 투성이군. 스틸레터.
시생멸. 오래
Who's
필수록
attacking this?
떨어지는
Oh, you are
법이지.
Gigadit, and you are Super Omega Gigadit. Okay. Use this to one-shot that guy. And then just evade this guy. Then shoot this guy multiple times. Thank you. Yeah, like that. And then this guy is Giga dead also. Just hit him just in case. Then shoot this thing here.
빠르게 처리하지.
Ow.
어머해줘. 여긴 맡겨주세요.
흙 속에 파묻혀라. 살고자 하는 모든 것들과 한 곳으로 잠들.
So broken, this character.
대검의 무기가 쪼개지지 않았을 텐데. 敵の調子が悪くなっているみたいです。
Damage button and send this guy to Narnia.
하고들 시간이다. 잔무에.
그 삶의 마침표를.
Okay, we couldn't kill it in time.
시생멸.
皆さん、
Now the boss is in
가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
battle form, where he loves higher swordplay. So we need to lower his swordplay, so we just clash everything. Easy enough. Done with this fight already. I can yield by flash. I can yield by flash. I can yield by flash. Holy shit. I'm about to yield it. I'm about to yield it.
사격 개시.
About to yield my flesh on this fella.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
Hit me. Yes! Claim his bones! With no crit chance, so it's worthless. Okay, we've done it. I shall set my form aright. Just a little more and we'll be able to smash that thing to smithereens. It's really hard to focus on one thing. It'd make our whole lives a lot easier if we could get rid of one of them. Haven't they had enough? About time they gave up. Don't you go legging it again. We ain't exactly flush with options. It's constantly shifting. Oh. It shall be done. Endcourt was sending way too many people right now. The sudden spike in employee casualties alerted the Endcourt. Rely on the sinners. Can we deal with the endless reinforcements? It's unlikely that our present force will be sufficient. There's an unpredictable variable in that strange machine. Neutralizing every single wave is very difficult. We are trapped in a battlefield with but a single exit, which the enemies have already blocked. There's little hope of prevailing. If we can neutralize the distortion, Faust recommends entering the Dungeon of the Phantoms as our exit. All I have to do is read what's on the note in front of his distortion. It's some kind of code. Keywords. As long as I have the right keywords, I can summon an entrance to its Dungeon of Phantoms. One of them has to be photograph. Experience. Photograph and experience. The concept alone lacks substance. Something more grounded. Canned experience, most likely. Photograph, canned experience. Are these the kind of photographs they use to make canned experience? Scraps. I thought you were all talking about what might have caused him to distort. Where'd scraps come from? He was poking around area of town with an eye-wateringly expensive camera in tow. So Each tale added onto a facet of a long saga. A man with a can-do attitude. Ability to pull himself up by his own bootstraps. He became so bewitched by photography, he squandered all of his fortune there. And he went on until he found himself barely making rent on a scrap heap of an apartment. He sought out his apartment and found a few scraps of his writing. He wrote a poem. Madness evoked in a form indistinguishable from drunkenness. The pauper loses himself. I had heard it in his voice. The bamboo-hatted Kim, distorted version. Photograph can experience and scraps. Gateways to one fathoms. Probably. I'll keep them at bay. My sword arm is not what it once was, but it should be enough. WTF. Eh? What a terrible front. At least try to pretend to be sincere. What are you trying to avoid, sword swinger? You're not some kid trying to get out of doing his homework. Then what lies within might be my very own distortion. Oh, we ain't about to walk blind into a place. Guide us there. He keeps it simple. You try that too. Homework like summer reading doesn't go away because you don't look at it. It's there, even as summer break comes to an end, ruining the last day of summer, of your vacation into an all-nighter. Araya Shiki's scabbard vibrated cheerfully. Stop procrastinating. Go do your summer reading. Face the homework, save the GPA. What is this? What is this? This is for students. Face the homework and save the GPA, guys. Unk is more low cortisol when he's not playing Uma. I am. I legitimately am. I'm so chill right now. Because all I'm doing is reading a visual novel. Now trust our two Oser. What's Oser? I don't know what Oser means. I shall take the vanguard. Bring me a ladder if you're that worried. Have you need of one? A mere jest. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. Alright, there's some comedic moments in this one. We're getting some development, character development. He's been running away. That's what's happening. He's been running away this whole time. Suppress the dungeon boss. Dungeon boss should be weak to slashing. So I should bring a slashing team. We'll bring a pride slashing team if we can. We can just bring the blade of the house, sure. Blade of the house. Borrow a Ishmael. Surely the whale friend will appear. There we go. Borrow the Ishmael. And then after that, we will use who else? Gregor for a generic person. We use you. Generic lamp. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Generic poise. Don't have you. I want to use Salsu. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's it. Alright. That's pretty much our team comp here. Just because I want to keep getting the stat bonus. Oh shit, I should leave. Wait. I'm leaving. Wait, forfeit the dungeon. Wait, I should have 1000 points. Yeah, I do have 1000 points. Alright. Alright, Chuno-kun. See the story for this guy. Must be a nice newbie and come out so I can tie you up like the convict you are. Soon we'll find ourselves out past the border of the teacup. What happened to everyone? Snared by the Chuno-kun. Gotcha! Child threw a heavy... The lasso was called an aura, the scarlet bond, I see. So a red rope to catch them. Chuno-kuns never hunt alone. Chuno-kuns are fixers. They form packs with those among their rank and hunt them down. Chuno-kun colleague. These paths are common escape routes. No, it's nothing to do with pride. I've been here before. The cover of the dark alleys, they flee here. They flee the homeland through these paths. Escort will never change. I've given up. Yet you still pursue us, because it pays money for us to bring you in. Maybe I can climb up the ladder. Why do you flee? Do you think life will improve? Nothing will change. Why do you flee? I never will understand. We've grown too wary to hope, too spent to expect. We only seek to be free of this hell. Free of this awful hell. You might find an even worse hell. A life more horrid than this may indeed await us. Who wish for nothing save liberty. The uncertainty of tomorrow is a peril that we will take. The other Chuno-kun returned. Where's the boy? A syndicate yoinked him. Oh. The boy who got away, he's just a stranger to you. All you managed was to help just one person escape, so tell me, what are you smiling for? Korea has one of the longest chains of slavery in all of Asia. They had a literal system of slaves. Just a little FYI. Maybe this is commentary for that. I really don't know. So maybe these are slave hunters. One of the longest generations of slavery was in Korea. Right, so here we put the escort Chuno-kun here. We have a very free ego here with the to remain oneself. Alright, Chuno-kun acquired. Let's go into the dungeon. Let's dump this Heathcliff since it's not poised anymore. It's like half a character now. Who do I put here in this team? Who do I put here in this team? Who do I put here in this team? Put the Ishmael here. Come on, where's my whale friend Ishmael? Whale friend Ishmael, where? Whale Ishmael. There we go. Okay. So final team comp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just Salsu. Yeah, just Salsu, whatever.
반드시 팬다.
Let's get back into it.
아비들도 거미집도.
Photographs 2. This is Escop. It's reminiscent of my homeland. The sight is too horrendous. This is not a place for humans to stay. It has a cool vibe. The lives of the downtrodden will be set by 1,000 woes and tenfold more struggles. Many times I contemplated in consternation how the folks here even had the will to live. This is how Escop is reflected in Kim's eyes. On days when the skies were spotless blue, without orders from the counselor, I would scale the roof of that choga and feel it rustle. I thought it to be a respite solely mine, but another has walked here as well. A wicked tunnel have I passed, and now I witness myself before the one who shall strike the hit from my torso. Im Gyeong Yop. Are you home? Are you home? I asked. What a strange visitor I have. Escort bodyguard P, a former P bodyguard. A dog, really now. Im Gyeong Yop is from the Sal. The Sal and the P, okay. There's a spell of some sort befallen this day. What's so bewitching about checking in on someone? This one is like the disciplinary outfit, official outfits, and these are the warrior outfits. A high and noble military commissioner. Yeah, Yi Sun-shin wears this one in a lot of the movies I watch. She marches forth, vested in war strider armor. She wields a two-handed great blade like a demonic yaksha, but bears no hostile intent. But Military Commissioner Gyeong Yop the Principled, you are certainly in the habit of speaking in hyperbole. I'm not so noble that I deserve to be complimented. Not a compliment. This is called a backhanded compliment, in which I damn you with praise. Have no wit to engage in such banter. Why am I out of line, as they say? You two are friends, right? This was our first meeting, so no, not yet. People do find friendship in such personalities if they have a taste for prickliness. You've got a friend in us, don't you? I do have a habit of pushing people's buttons too. The world we live in is a vast and diverse one. Consider yourself lucky that you're surrounded by so many quirky characters. This is like a Catherine tear smile. She took the joke rather well. Streets speak of a man they call Kim Lib, the bamboo rain hat. Oh, the bamboo rain hat. He find the path of the sword, another way into the nest, as the right state councillor sworn guard. That's you. I've merely found the path of man butchery as a viable way of life. I'm a butchering blade. Not a compliment, but word on the street. You're a quick learner. Keep it simple and spell it out as bamboo-hatted Kim, thank you. I'd rather be a corpse cold and dead than stay in line. Stalking someone. He gave me free rein to continue traipsing outside the line. They don't look like friends though. Sukjeon, rock tossing. I was throwing rocks at passerbys. What? Bro. People of the Pure and Sal find it distasteful. But the P and the downtrodden cheered me on. They found it cathartic. It's a well-known truth. It is known by the Sal PPO Agro Industries, General Agriculture and Livestock. The District 19 is split into 3 court circles: the flesh, the bone, and the blood. Pure, responsible for meat; Sal, responsible for grains; and P, in charge of tech for both. It is believed that the treaty was designed for balance. A fair and sustainable S-Corp. The Trinity now degraded to 3 quarreling bands of profiteers blinded by avarice. Well, yeah, sounds like it. Splitting the nation into 3 is crazy. An adherent of the flesh claims the position of the chief state councillor and monopolizes rice, the common folk staff. The bone, a right councillor, toadies to Sal and rises to the seat of the left state councillor. Shameless conspiracy permits the common folk to even till the land as they please. Anguished cries of suffering flood the streets. Thus the common folk are reduced to livestock bleeding out hanging from a hook, while bone and flesh collude like that of the emaciated dead. Who shall claim the severance of flesh and bone and force them both to yield? An oft-heard poem when walking the streets of Escop. Oh, then the people whom you have targeted with the rocks, they weren't people, rats. Oh yes, the councillor finds rats detestable. These rats have a habit of sneaking into the royal court to better pilfer what the common folk rightfully deserve. They suffer from a severe case of kleptomania. So he purposely threw a rock at his feet to trip him to the ground, knowing that he was a kleptocrat. I could not help but react as such in the presence of scurrying rats. Okay, I'm getting it. Just heartily expressing my gratitude. Those whose corruption is revealed ought to readily receive their scarlet aura bonds. Scamper away with expensive prosthetics. My men were having some trouble apprehending them until now. Wouldn't want to get thrown in the dungeons teeming with real vermin. So when do you stop being a sword and be a human again? When do you clock out? Return to this choga when you're human again. I'll buy you a drink as thanks. Oh my god! Another waifu for the artworks! Woo! Woo! Artwork! Artwork incoming! Artwork incoming, gang! We got a cute one for the art. Let's say I myself found that relationship most intriguing. The military commissioner of the Sal faction fraternizes with the bodyguard of the Right State faction of the P. I knew not that fellow was none other than a military commissioner of the escort. You had ties with a second ordnance official, a command over high-ranking employees of the wing. Yet you would like to know why, with such a powerful friend by my side, ended up in exile. We had made the blade lineage our home, for Escort availed no home for us but the lineage, but you, mentor. I'd rather show than tell. Let us proceed. All shall be revealed in due time. What happened to this girl, Kim? What happened to your big armored girl, Kim? The wind howling path, the path that smells of blood, the silent path, or the path loud with the sound of clashing swords. We get the red tassel. Oh, it's the blade lineage stuff. Okay, I just need to figure out which one. Okay, we got the Chuno-kun here. We have our slashing team here. And then we have our piercer team here. And then we have a filler over there.
이 숲의 괴수로군.
Why does Kim look like that? I don't know. I think they're doing some Gatmo stuff here.
敵に変化が見られます。
What are these? Are these the lineage? Oh, these are the hateful blade lineage. Oh, shito. If this unit is defeated, as your last breath, give everyone else poise. At 1 poise count, lose 10 HP instead of losing poise count. What? Bleed and poise. Okay. Are these all the same? Resentful. Resentful and hateful. Equip slash series. Okay. Oh. Alright then. Oh, it's a chain battle. Okay, I can brainlessly play this one. Very good. Just go and stab whoever you want. Do we have any accompanying friends? We have... Is Kim himself here? No, we only have Engdu. Oh, Kim is here! Kim is literally here! Okay, Kim is literally here. Alright, Kim. Bran. Bran, no. Base offense level, base defense level. Draw of the sword. Acupuncture. Yield my flesh. Targets the skill slot that has the highest max power. Takes minus 2% damage from attacks for every poise on yourself. And if you lose the clash, claim their bones. You cannot use Yield my flesh until the next turn. Overthrow. Okay. To claim their bones. At 10 poise, coin power +1. Deal excess damage, blah blah blah. Draw. Gain the brand. The fugitive. Bearing of a Salsu. Swordplate of the homeland. If Pride Resonance was activated, gain a billion shit. When gaining poise, apply poise onto other people. Yield my flesh to claim their bones. When this unit takes damage that brings it down to 0, nullify it. At 30 plus potency, he goes at 20 speed and he activates Yield my flesh. I see. So we need blue. It's legit a blue check. We need to constantly be bluing. Yeah, so we can activate Blade of the Homeland. Alright.
벤담 4월을
아무것도 남지 마라.
He's also level 81, which is a bit crazy.
エリートオペレーターの身の腕前です。囚人の皆さんの情報
Oh yeah, look at that. Everyone's becoming a poise character right now. We want to stab ourselves again. Favorite, doesn't matter. Acupuncture or rending arts doesn't matter. Alright, blue. And then that. Go. Keep bluing it up, gang. Keep bluing it.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것. 흐트러지게.
効果的な攻撃でした。
We can see the real Kim over there. His eyes are glowing. That's so cool.
敵は深手を負っています。
I need more blue. Blue. Give me more blue, give me more blue. Damn it, my Faust doesn't have the blue, never mind. It's not absolute resonance, right? It's just regular resonance, right? If Pride Res was activated, yeah, it's just regular resonance, not absolute. So, should be fine. We should be fine here. Why do I have double U my flesh? That's crazy.
이 순간이 가고 정확하게 낮도 밤도 지나 숨이 닿도록 베어낼 것 뒤와 요격 그냥 돌아 떨굴 수밖에
Hunter Scouring, this Honglu. Oh, look at that damage. Beautiful. Let me bring back your head at least. Don't make this any harder for yourself. God damn, dude. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da. Oh, what's that? You, my flesh, hopeless. Oh, please, please, let me witness it. Let me witness it. Oh! Yield my flesh to claim their bones. Damn, they died too fast. Couldn't see the whole thing. Okay, what do we have here? Excuse me. Royal examination, wandered the exam grounds, lost his bearing, he needs directions. How do we help him? Let me ask my group if they can help. That sounds correct. And then the Chuno-kun would know. Then turn around to where Bamboo-Hatted Kim and Engdu were. Perhaps Mentor would know better. It's for a good reason. Just do as I say and you'll thank me one day. Might this be a water dropper for brush calligraphy? The youth hurried along his path. I think Kim was a former scholar, but he became the Path of the Sword afterwards. You gain damage up if you get assist defense. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the lore. I think I locked in the lore. He was a former scholar. Then he chose the way of the blade, or something like that. That's why he doesn't like the scholars. He says studying is like a waste of time, you know? Free and laid back gamer. I don't have anything that I can go blue with. I guess I can use my guard skill. Yeah, there we go. Now we are blue. Minimum aura, maximum strength. Yield my flesh and claim their bones. Keep resonating, so we can keep the crits going. Did I bring Tora Calgia? I might not have brought Tora Calgia. I need to double check whether I brought it. I didn't bring Tora Calgia. Doesn't matter. Not that required. I do have this one at least. I at least have that one. So that's something. How many waves? 12. Sure, Tora. Oh! To claim their bones, guys. To claim their bones. And then 3 res. Okay. Claim their bones. Go, my Mussault.
claim it.
전부 잡아들이죠.
몰아떨굴 수밖에. 귀와 요격. 겨냥 삼수. 상극. 몰아떨굴 수밖에. 원망도 뉘우친데 소용이 없었으니 그저 무언가를 잡으려 애썼을 뿐.
Damn it, wrong guy got staggered. Slashing series from Sinclair's skill. Now she will claim their bones like her master taught her. Oh, that damage is beautiful. Oh, even better.
깎는다. 앞을 밝히지. 구해야 할 것이 잘 보이다.
And that hurts.
목을 내놓으시죠.
Wow, there's only one guy left.
그려내.
Oh my god. Kim, stop! It's too overkill! It's literally too overkill! Stop! Stop! He's already dead! Oh my god! Okay. How's the new Kim? Is it any good? Oh, super good. Don't need to talk, guys. Who goes there? A sharp cry cuts through the stagnant air. Oh, that's the ancient times way to punish people. You stick a board there, the hand locked behind, he's homeless. Unsheath our weapons and claim battle. Claim that we are the prison's guards. We can try that one. Oh. Damn it, I had to battle? Fuck. Unlucky. Alright. I can't equip the Tora Calgia anymore. It's already too late. We're already in the dungeon. Well, unlucky I guess.
반드시 팬다.
To equip Tora Calgia on Faust.
거미집도.
Can't be. My life is, the experiences, the memories I recorded are different. Again, I'm returned to this day. His voice dropped. Mentor, I've been here before. It's a bit embarrassing to have my deepest and darkest secrets revealed. He was just hiding the true darkness. The right state counselor's estate. Someone who I once protected, thought was worth protecting. Watch out, Engdu. Take a tall step and you might trip. There were bodies splayed around the yard. I felt faint. Some were decapitated, some had their torsos split diagonally, and some were so mangled I couldn't tell. Retainers of the royal court. Assassins did infiltrate the estate. You're looking at what remains of them. The hats these corpses are wearing were adorned in the same logo. So why is Kim calling them assassins? It was always precarious as a candlelight. Positions of influence were hoarded by corrupt sycophants. The most prominent among them was the left state councillor. With the chief state councillor's blessing, wanted to wield his own private army to silence forever the righteous. Private army, but they are prohibited. They're kind of like how the great houses of H Corp each had their own armies. That is similar to what is happening, but not exactly. It's a situation in which a company, whose employees outwardly appear to be working for the same side, is actually more fractured within. I see. With assassins, I had thought no different. Not realizing I had placed my stone inside the tiger's maw. How many of them they had sent? I can't. I have failed you, Counselor. I have failed you. Though I am too meager a person to carry on your will, Counselor, I can plant the seeds of terror in the hearts of the unjust, to shackle them. I shall go before the villain who contrived this betrayal, and see this favor is repaid in steel. What? Greetings, honored bodyguard. I see that you've been hard at work. I ought to flay you alive. You mean the home of the Honorable Right State Councillor? The census will stand by the left State Councillor. I shall collect your head once my task is over.
The cruelty of your damning words is as impression upon decent men like myself. Heed me, soldiers, arrest that mad butcher. The accused shall heed his crimes. 1 moon ago, an anonymous letter threatening to take the life of the right state chancellor arrived at the royal court. This audacious, contumelious effrontery is not an affront. It's an affront not only to the royal court, but to the heavens and men alike. The revered left state councillor, who has long been in disagreement with the right state councillor on matters of the state, found this offence to be so heinous that he has personally commanded his men to protect his political enemy on the day writ on the letter. Huh? Yet a tragedy has struck. All those lives were trampled by this villain, and now this villain promises death to yet another pillar of the royal court. We must arrest the criminal and restore the rule of law. I saw your men make their way to the councillor's bedchamber with their blades drawn. Might you be looking for the right state councillor here alive and well, my lord? You should have known where not to stick your nose. Did you really think you could overcome the entire private army in the left state councillor's service? He sent so many of his men to their death just to lure me into a trap. Why? As you are not even the apex blade of the homeland, nor are you the Ungyom, the cloud blade, but you have been a rather egregious obstacle to the execution of my plans. Is Bassault's chapter gonna be the... No. It's N-Corp. Oh my god. If we ever go to S-Corp, it'll be the year of poise, by the way. There's so much poise shit here. Let's keep you nicely locked up and out of trouble. This can't be. For what it's worth, the young man, I'm sorry. The truth is, though S-Corp is indeed a pond of turbid water, it was those like us who had stirred the dirt from its bed and turned it cloudy. 1,000 curses upon the villain. The butcherous man has already watered the ground with S-Corp's labourers. It's none other than the councillor's sworn guard, Kim Lip. Heed us, O villain. Han Ho Bei, and let the aura bonds take you. You were once considered a candidate to the honour of Ungyom, and with that brand of a Nobi sapping your strength, even your mastery with the blade will only dull. Oh, so that's what this is his weakened form! He has the brand just now! That means that this is his weakened form? Oh my god, bro is literally a level 100 Demon Lord. He's only level 80 and he's weakened. Oh my god. This is Kim like upscale. He's purposely nerfed. It does not befit someone of my station to sully my hands with executioner's duties, and we do not have orders to execute you. How will you live? The councillor has abandoned me. There is no path forward. Sal PPO, Agro Industries, is more corrupt than I had thought. Rotten to the core. This is where the game ends. Time to resign my stone. Indeed it is. Why are you freeing me? Once the game has been lost, you start anew and test other gambits in the next round. Why don't you stop playing this unfair game where the opponent always starts with stone place on all 9-star points on the board? This is a Wei Chi understanding. If you start with 9 stones on the board, it's like humongous handicap basically. Like the more stones you put, the more handicap you give the guy, then the more likely they are to win. But if you're super pro, like you can give handicap to the noobs usually. And find a place where you can begin anew in equal standing. As soon as they realize it was you who freed me, they'll come after you. It's okay. Unlike someone who made a fool for himself, I have the royal court's backing as its military commissioner. You fled after passing the royal exam. That's fucking nuts. My position in the court isn't so fickle that they would cast me down right away just because I let go of someone like you. You are a branded criminal. You're as good as inconsequential. Even if you flee, you will still be nothing more than a plaything in the palm of their hands. I didn't think you were the kind to go against your honourable principles. Some things can't be done without bending a rule or two, and you are needed. S-Corp's future is in need of those who are less bound by expectations like yourself. Oh no, don't death flag. Don't death flag this girl, please. Do not death flag this lady, please. Please, please, please. Besides, it's not the rules I stand by, it's my own principles. Oh, please don't make me kill her. Please don't make me kill her. Please don't kill her. Please. Please. Please don't do this to me. I say I owe you a token of gratitude. This is a settlement of that. Gratitude and vengeance share a common quality. They are both debts to be repaid. Oh, that's a great statement. That's a great statement. That is quality writing right there, by the way. That's like actually such a good writing. Gyeong Yop, come with me. There's no hope left for S-Corp. You'll never win as long as we're playing their rigged game. They might have a 9-stone advantage over you, but to me it's as small as 3. Oh, that's Aura right there. She's like level 100 demon or something. I'll manage and keep my finger on the pulse. Change doesn't always have to come from the outside. To catch a tiger, you must enter its den. But wouldn't it help to have an ally waiting in the tiger's den to back you up? Oh, please don't death like this. Please don't death like this. Please don't death like this. All done. Your bonds are severed. Oh no. This is how you make Kim become like Philip, you know? Like, holy shit. Then later on in S-Corp, you'll see Kim go like, I should have stayed. And then he distorts. And then you'll see the bamboo-hatted Kim unleashed. And then he awakens efflorescent ego. Oh! Manifest ego. Oh my god. I can see it. I can see the writing on the wall. I can see it. Oh, I'm so excited. Holy shit. This girl must die for Kim to manifest ego. They're going the Murim path. If you've ever read like Return of the Northern Blade, like Return of Manhwa Sect, like any of these peak Murim like manhwa, right? You're like, holy shit, it's legit like a Murim shit right now, you know? Like we got the Cloud Blade, we got the nerfed Kim, and we got Im Gyeong Yop. You know? This is gonna be super interesting. Can I see a Yi Sun Shin and some turtles? I wanna see some turtle ships also. That's another cultural icon of their country. Kim's backstory is so good. It's so good. He's the exile. You like it's literally Riven, by the way. Like if you play League, it's literally Riven. It's Yasuo, you know? It's more like Yasuo actually. It's probably more like Yasuo. He's literally Yasuo. Exiled from his home country, killed his bro. No, didn't kill his bro though, but he got betrayed by the people that he was sworn to protect. Like literally. It's literally like the classic Murim novel. Betrayed by all who trusted me beforehand. I became a lackadaisical exiled sword. My blade weakens, but I must one day return to reclaim the corrupted homeland that I love. You know? It's like literally like from a fucking Murim novel. It's a fucking Murim manhwa. It's a Murim manhwa. 1-for-1. I joined the Blade lineage, became their mentor, dragged myself into the library. I had left the rig game. My records were not stellar. So even though he went to try to do something outside, he kept fucking up. Fucking up. When Gyeong Yop had let me go, I thought I had escaped the tigers more. As I let the game progress with the flow, my life was an endless sequence of connect and dies. I was in a losing play from the start. Shadows dancing by the distant humanoid form begin to grow like wildfire. And those that he cut down have come back. The impression a person gets from viewing the photograph is malleable. Kim believes that if the Blade lineage were to come back to life, they would want to kill him. Oh. This is so peak. This is so peak. It's another great story writing again. Oh my god. Why is the story writing so fucking good in this? It's so good. Such an amazing story writing.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
It's literally just feels the aura. It just feels the aura. That's the meme. Like it's a common like Reddit meme right now, where it's just like people say like feels the aura, and then it's just like it's just one image of two people going like oh my god, you know.
단수가 이어졌다면
지금 구해줄 테니.
You gotta feel the aura sometimes. many waves do we expect here? Oh, it's only this wave. Okay, then we're chill. Just press the win rate button and kill people. Let's go. Alright, unopposed attack go here. We can't really yield to anything here, so just hit this. Okay, we send one weak attack to kill this. Okay, then everyone else just unga bunga the other guy. Go.
발검 차단. 이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Not looking forward to this Intervellus Refractorial. I always look forward to Refracts because, you know, they are the only challenging content in the game. Like if I don't do Refracts, I literally got nothing else to do in this game, you know? Like, this game is already too easy. You can use any single team to clear the whole story. Even Refraction Railway is not that bad once you know what you're doing. You can use the middle and brute force everything, then Ryoshu everything. You can use Heisho for a lot of things also. Plenty of different teams you can use. Refractorial, of course, they force you into certain things, but it also helps to tell some stories. Like the trick me, didn't you? Like that's some good storytelling, technically. That's actually some good storytelling.
전부 잡아드리죠.
I still haven't beaten the Ricardo hard boss, and just get the middle. The middle makes it so easy. I cleared Ricardo before Otis came out, so it's even easier now. It's legit super duper easy now to clear the Ricardo boss fight with the middle gang. It's super easy. Because Otis is so ridiculously broken. Someone carrying a sword on his belt and a sack on his shoulder. The Chuno-kuns with torches in hand rush in the same direction. We saw a criminal who has coveted the kingdom's property. Speak up if you've seen the wretch. Are they hiding him for some reason? Soon the Chuno-kuns made their way through. What should we do? Point them the wrong direction. Should probably help them, right? They went that way. Some of the civilians walked up to the man and gave their thanks. Can't have those vile Chuno-kun take a noble thief like you away. They're all wretches, I say, wretches. Now you have my thanks. I did not expect to be shielded by outsiders. But it seems like the common folk have taken to calling the like-minded the Blade lineage. I am stealing the sacks of rice the corrupt officials have stolen, and returning them to where they belong, just as mentor bamboo-hatted Kim had once done. Ahem. Kim squeaked a small cough. It's about time I saw myself off. It's not much. They are both debts to be repaid. With that, we withdrew to the shadows. All allies heal to full. I don't want that. But okay, sure.
등롱을 밝혀 앞길을 열어라.
Is the eagle worth getting? You can get the eagle only if you want to run the Blade Lineage Chunoku deck, the team later. Right now, the Blade Lineage team currently is still using a lot of old IDs, so it's not the strongest. You definitely need to get Honglu plus Mersault plus Engdu. You need to get all three of these. Then after that, the rest of the units that you use are probably just the Salsu. And then after that, you are kind of like done for a while. You have to wait for a modern day like Poise Bleed unit to come out. You can use Ryoshu, of course. Ryoshu also is Poise Bleed. So Poise Bleed characters, just go and shove them in there and you have a bunch of characters that you can use. You don't have to get the Ego now. It's really only for those that want to use Mersault like right now. You don't have to get it right now, you can get it later. Hunter Scouring plus this plus... I hate thinking. Can you like press win rate or something? I don't want to think. Yeah, I hate something like that. I need egos for Mersault. This one's a hardcore pride ego. It's hardcore pride. Meaning if you're not doing the pride shenanigans, you probably don't want to use this ego. Mersault's best egos are like Regret, Capote. Capote's very old already, you can go and claim that one. Pursuance, also standard ego, you can claim that one. Regret is very good. Then the Envy egos are also very good. Mersault has plenty of amazing egos. If you just want a high clashing one, just get Capote or Pursuance. Both are extremely strong. One's slashing something already. This one's slashing something already. I'll just kill the people here. This will 100% kill him. Oh, that's a skill tree, no. Okay, this will 68 him. This will finish him off. This will clash this guy. And then this will finish him off. And then I have Salvation. Salvation does a lot of damage, so... who do I want to nuke? I want to nuke that guy over there. Okay, go.
그려낸 대로 원망도 엿퍼지나 귀와 요격 함수 정리노화
効果的な攻撃でした。
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이다.
敵は深手を負っています。
Win rate, move the strongest skill over here.
회복함.
Done.
너무나 즐거울 수밖에
목을 내놓으시죠.
Okay. Come, give me more lore, more lore. I hate these fights. These fights break up the fucking lore. I want the lore. Why is that story? Heck? Why is that a story?
등롱을 밝혀 앞길을 열어라.
Like a prey backed against the cliff's edge, I am left bereft a path. Misjudgments burgeon when contemplations harrow the mind. Neutralize that one enemy combatant in the yard. Who's waiting for us there? Not the hardest guess to make, is it? I expect to find Im Gyeong-yeop there. She was a woman of loyalty and principles. Even as a military commissioner, she never stopped wanting to change the way the royal court was. But even she must have broken. In the end, I scoured the newspapers and TV for anything I could find. It was plain as day that nothing had changed. Is this not but a baseless speculation? Your concerns grow uncontrollably. Never have you spoken to us about such a monstrous one in the past. What lies before you is a figment of the distortion. Did this Im Gyeong-yeop appear as that monster does, mentor? No. Gyeong-yeop wasn't like that. Gyeong-yeop. I still believe that the Salpipio, Agro Industries, deserves to die. But destruction is not the point. I want it to be a place where I can cut away the avaricious corrupted, and have it be a wing that cares for its common folk. If I didn't know better, I would have thought you were seeking to supplant the current ESCOP. You know that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just a wanderer, floating down the river's flow to where the currents take him. When the river bent and I hit a wall, someone picked me up and made a blade out of me. Once abandoned, I returned to the flow, and find myself a mentor to those who afforded me the undeserved faith. And the river continues to wind, carrying me back to ESCOP, whence I had fled. Shall I let the blade sing my inner thoughts? You think I'm satisfied with the way ESCOP is? But your method, as it is now, goes against the principles. I expected better from someone of your wiles. If you enjoy those principles so much, then why ask me to leave the game? Because someone has to stay behind and try to bring change within the limits of their principles. I only hope that one of those bends in that river of yours would float you back to knock on the gates of ESCOP once it was primed for change. Has that changed? What do you think? You at least seem to think that I have, because you believe that I shall stand in your path. Stand in my path. Stem the flow of this river evermore. Very well. The law states that denial of the will of the royal court is a crime deserving of death by beheading. I, Im Gyeong-yeop, second ordinand of the Salpipio, Agro Industries, official of the sword, and military commissioner to the royal court, shall uphold the command and sever the buds of rebellion before they propagate. This is very ancient K-drama, like, oh my god. This is so fucking sick. I love K-drama. Oh, Lordy.
状態に何か変
What did they change about you? It's still Sword of the Homeland. The Sword of the Homeland passed down in the Salcott Circle is not at its heart an art of killing. To cut and cut again until the blood runs dry and the bone is laid bare. That's the essence of this art that strips the opponent's flesh into ribbons. That is the Sword of the Homeland practiced by the Sal. This flesh I claim. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Did this change? The brand is still there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. In this form, she gains advantage at higher level. So we need to clash that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so fucking sick. With this flesh I claim, with this flesh I claim. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, feels the aura, feels the aura. Activate Tora Calgia. Activate Regret. For Faust Blue.
그려낸 대로
Oh my god, it's legit a Furioso moment. It's a Furioso moment. It's like back in Ruina, when you had to stall for several turns, and then you have to Furioso the blue reverberation. Oh my god, I have to yield my flesh to claim her bones later. She's gonna unleash a humongous nuke later. I have to yield my flesh to claim those bones. But do I need to get blue resonance from the start to get it to work? I need to see. Is it scripted? I have to see if it's scripted. I don't know if it's scripted.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지.
Where's the Blade Singer's ego? I don't pull. I don't pull because Walpurgis Night coming. You pull on this is like waste of money. You should pull on Walpurgis Night only. Okay. We need to keep lowering the blade. Keep lowering the blade, so just keep clashing it. Guard skill, we can power guard something here. Someone can clash that. Oh, I could yield my flesh. Oh. Not yet, not yet, not yet. It's not time. It's not time to yield my flesh. It's not time to yield my flesh yet. It's not time to yield my flesh yet. Okay. We need something to clash this one. Consume 3 poise on self. We need a very high rolling attack to beat that. This one can maybe beat that. Okay, and then we need to win this clash here, so send a good clasher there. Bear Spine Breaker is a strong one. Okay, dominating here. Dominating here. Dominating here, and then the rest of you just clash the rest. Okay. The Knight's Faith, draw of the sword. Ignore this one, clash this one, and clash this one. Okay. My problem is, do I need to get blue resonance? I don't think I need to get blue resonance. We'll see what happens later. I hope I don't screw up this fight. I hope it's scripted, so I don't have to like have a specific team to clear this and get the awesome cutscene.
이 순간이 닿아도 베어내리라. 낮도 밤도 지나 숨이 닿도록 베어낼 것. 귀와 요격 함수 정리로와.
The bow of the homeland. Shit, that thing hurts. Right.
敵の調子が悪くなって
Mind and body as one. I shall bear down upon them. Excuse me? Mind and body as one? Is that Shin? I don't think you have Shin. Okay. She hasn't changed stance yet. She gains advantage at higher stacks, so we want to win this clash here. So she loses the homeland. We want to ignore this for now. Favorite clash this. Favorite clash this. This skill always flips hits, hits critically, and does not consume point count. Draw of the sword will beat that. Okay. Engdu is fighting this skill here, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we need to clash these two here. Okay. And then ignore this, clash this, and then just keep hitting here. Okay. Alright, done.
그려낸 대로.
Single slash. None shall remain unsundered.
이 순간이 다도 되어내리라.
I'd rather yield my flesh yet. Because my Kim's poise is a bit low.
아무것도 남지 마라.
Balance character, does balance damage. Stance change. Silent in form, poised to act. Opportunity lasts but for a single instant. In this form, she gives advantage at lower. So make it go higher. Clash this. Okay. Mandatory to clash this. Clash this. Apply the bleeding flower. Clash this. Clash this. Keep activating that blue resonance. We always need some blue resonance. Acupuncture can go somewhere else, like here. Oh! Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, oh, he's all, oh, he's all. Oh, this guy's level 81 and he's nerfed by this. Like, nice game. Like this guy is broken as fuck. Yield my flesh. And I'll claim your bones. Oh, yes! The cross! Oh, 400 damage. Okay. Can I see Shin Kim? Can I see the Kim with Shin? Can I see Manifest Eagle?
뒤와 요격. 겨냥 삼수. 상전. 아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
10 stacks of my poise bleed status.
되어내리라.
Her sanity is like 0, so she's gonna do like no damage to me. When's the phase 2? There has to be a phase 2, right?
リンバスカンパニーの皆さん、この勢いに乗って勝ちに行きましょう。
Don't clash that. And then clash this. Because it's lower scaling. Yeah. So let me hit this. Let him hit this and then hit this. Okay, so hit this. Mandatory to hit this. Okay. Mandatory hit this. Oh hell nah, like that one's so fast. I have to win this clash or I'm dead. Imagine if I lose to this, like nah. We're not doing that one. Right, this skill always flips heads, hits critically and does not consume points count, deals 80% less damage. Like no way we let that one fly. Sword of the Homeland, here we go. There's no phase 2? What? Really? That is such a boring fight. Distortions are so weak. Give me your strongest battles, please. Like, nah. No way these guys are chumps.
이 순간이 다 들어 되어내리라.
Send me harder battles. I beg of you.
지키기 위해서.
I'm now incredibly disappointed with this boss fight.
앞을 밝히자. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さん、この勢いに乗って勝ちに行きましょう。
Blue, blue. If she had a second phase, you'd hate grinding this. Wait until her refractarial variant. I'm bored! There's nothing to do in Limbus! I killed everything already! Give me some harder battles!
뺀다면 사활을
귀와 요격. 함수. 정리노하.
Achievement finish already, refractarial finish already, refraction railway finish already, like there's nothing else. These are my only enjoyments of this game already. This game is too easy. I need something crazy.
이 순간이 다 들어 되어내리라.
She's the refractarial, most likely. But like this, like I don't know what else they could do to make her harder. Like what, she just does more critical damage, so the unblockables are even more dangerous. Just use Blade Lineage and run it down, you know? Alright. Defeated. Alright, aura, give me some lore. She's not as powerful as I recall. Weighed down by the brand. I am not so far ahead or behind. I don't know, I think you're doing pretty well. They appear evenly matched. He's wielding that sword like he's trying to get himself killed. That blade war is far beneath him, seeking the end here, you see. Can you afford to look away in a duel? Oh my god, just marry each other already, holy shit. I ship it, alright. Kim Ji-hoon, you want me to ship it? I ship it, alright. Is this your real life wife that you made into a character or what? What are you doing? You rather lock your sword with mine than parry it away? Can't have a proper sword fight without a blade lock though, huh? The duel between the mentor of a syndicate and a military commissioner of Escop is neck to neck. Clash after clash, the two warriors eventually lock their blades in a contest of might before it comes to a close in a final fatal bout. When the dust settles, the mentor lies in the sand dead. If that is what you want, I will grant it. Good, let's finish this. Just as Bamboo Hatter Kim and In Gyeom Yok readied for their final bout, Aengdu leaped in between them. Are you really so ashamed that you would choose death over life, mentor? Are you so scared to live that you'd rather die? Yes, I am. I'm scared. I'm terrified of my own audacity to live my days, as though I hadn't failed everything and everyone who had the misfortune of placing their faith in me. As though my path isn't haunted by ghosts, as though I can stand shamelessly before the watching eyes of the heavens. What have I even done with the life that was given to me? Blind to the realities of my homeland, I serve a master who chose politics over loyalty and justice. I cut down my very fellows who chose to trust a fool like me. I walked my entire life as the flow carried me, and when I finally had the mind to look back, all I saw were blood-red traces everywhere I had gone. It's only about time I admitted that this game cannot be won. That, Mentor, the weakness in your strength has failed your mission. The weakness in your position has failed your honor, and the weakness in your heart had become the fiendish blade that cut down your fellows. Engdu, I thought you were here to talk me into keep on living, yet your words pain me so. What weakness of yours is it this time, that you would cast away your own creed and life? What other weakness will you use as an excuse today? Stop trying to bear responsibilities asked not of you. The Blade lineage was never about responsibility, nor was it about you. Or does your overbearing guilt help you overestimate your importance? What was that saying again? Fellow travelers in the same boat will aid one another. Not a single soul demanded that of you. Talk about kicking a man when he's down. And I have had enough of that flippant larking of yours. We all have. You truly believe that not a single one of us had picked up on the fact that all your levity was a means of relieving yourself of the burden that you had cast upon your own shoulders? None of us ever demanded some impossible feat from you. Or was it that you've always said to describe yourself? That you are but a butchering blade that wields not itself, a tool wielded by willing hands. Why, Mentor? I know not what kind of shame or responsibilities a mere tool has, do you? Because I fail to see any. If the shame does not subside still, then shroud your face with that bamboo hat of yours and live on. Live on so that you may repay your debts. Oh, the music! Oh, shit. Oh. Out of blades, out of arrows. Even the heart that sought death lies defeated at your feet. There is no stone left for my next gambit. There is nothing more. Indeed, perhaps there was some merit in your words, that I must retreat from this silly game of stones and become a fiend of blades. Mentor? That is not what I said. Interesting. Whence did you hear that poem? Yes, when inverted, a bamboo hat is like an unladen ship. He raises his gaze to meet the empty air, as though someone were there. A hollow laughter escaping his lips. Wait a minute! No, no, not again! We know who he's talking to. It's the voice. But your last move was not a good one. I did wish to become a blade. And what did you do? Forge me into an indiscriminate one that cleaves blindly into friend and foe both. It seems that in your excitement, you have cornered yourself with that last move. Well, as it seems that I've had an opportunity to retrace our past moves, allow me to try something different this time. Be not so vexed by this round, as you say. We never know what the next game shall bring. I appreciate and will treasure the other bits of your advice. But let us play by my rules for tonight's game. Oh, he's not distorting! Yes! Yes! Efflorescent! Efflorescent ego! I am but a tool wielded by willing hands. Nothing in my life has ever been certain. I know not whether this move is what cements my defeat, but I desire it to be a victorious stone nonetheless. Thank you. I will take what encouragement I can. Strange invisible pressure dissipates, and the armored woman, Im Gyeong-yeop, readjusts her grip on her sword. Kim turned around to look at her, and I saw that a weighty shadow seemed to have been lifted from his face, replaced by a mix of relief and determination. Oh! A bit embarrassing to change my stance now, but now I fight to live. Oh! And I suppose you will be okay with that. Of course. To hide from heaven's gaze, this hat I wore. An empty boat, it bore my friends along. In Bamboo Vale, we drift from shore to shore. With wine, I don my hat to watch bloom strong. In mirth, I doff that shroud to moon adore. So with this bamboo hat, To veil my brow. Though winds and rain may rage, I shall not trow. Hi to me, bamboo-hatted one. Speak your name, for I find your outfit dubious of character. I am he who has mentored the lineage of blades to its premature end. I am he who has sought to bring salvation to the downtrodden to no avail. What to call a man who has failed to disburden himself of the world? How to name a man who has failed to bear the weight of the world? There is none. So call me Bamboo-hatted Kim. Oh, it's so anime! It's so anime! Bamboo-hatted Kim, the treasonous wretch. Oh! Oh, yes, 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 yes. Manifest ego! Manifest ego! Efflorescent bamboo-hatted Kim. He faced his own past. Is it raining blood? I hear like a lot of goopy shit in the background. There's a man in dirty rag clothing, the fathoms of S-Corp slowly losing grip on this world, and reveals the fathoms of the distortion that was hidden beneath it. They are blissful highs from taking the canned experience, and a man who's watching them with disapproval. A baker always surrounded by the smell of freshly baked bread, a florist who makes lovely bouquets for graduating youngsters. They are our lives, our experiences. You want to be a billionaire with an extravagant mansion in the nest? A legendary fixer who can make the syndicates cower in fear just by going on a stroll? What you get from those cans is not real. It's everything in your lives, all of this, just empty means to an end so they can get high on fake purchased experience nailed into a can. This is some social media commentary, 100%. If that's all your life is, then my life and the photographs I've taken are all. No, it can't be. My life, those experiences and memories I photographed are different. You're blindly consuming fake experience after fake experience without a care for the real thing. You're all floundering. So let me show you the things I've shot, the memories, the experiences, the reality of your lives. It was only in passing, but I noticed a scowl on Mersault's face. You don't believe there's any experience in either the Ken experience or that guy's photographs, do you, Mersault? Because experiences and memories aren't the same things. What really distinguishes them, I wasn't sure. Correct, manager. But what I knew was that the distinction was very important for Mersault. Oh, he's back. He must be the distortions. And next to him is another figure, stumbling out in giant armor. It is but overlay of fathoms created. The concept of life and death has little meaning for such a thing. It must be that distortion's power is waning. The crime of fomenting chaos in a foreign wing while impersonating true no-kuns of Salpipio Agro Industries. The crime of exploiting the suffering of Salpipio Agro Industries downtrodden as a mere veil for one's own fathoms. And, though it be but a part of reenactment, impersonating a military commissioner of the kingdom without the royal decree. Sentenced to death by beheading. Oh. It has never been observed, but since it's happening right now, I can only say yes. Gyeong-yop is a woman of principle. She would have done the same to the bitter end had she truly been here. Im Gyeong-yop's shape slowly phases out of reality, and we are back in the projection room. And Ezra, who's looking at the headless body of the docugrapher. God damn. I am bamboo-hatted Kim, the wretch. The wretch. Oh, okay.
뒤틀림에서 다시 사람의 형상으로.
Yeah, right on. Gotcha, team leader. Initial report completed. The distortion has perished. Who would have thought that the distortion would kill its own inflection point? True. All in all, the mission was still a success. and we satisfied the client. She's less concerned about Kim and Engdu now. Now I know why you've been disappearing on your own. Glad you don't seem to have any more reason to. That's the real win of this mission. The point is we did it! We did the thing! It's done! Gosh, I swear I'm never doing one of these without the team leader again. Seemed that the responsibility of looking after LCD juniors had kept her stressed. Her brow had finally relaxed. Now she's Chipper Ezra. You will now join us on missions and tasks as you are expected to. Is that understood, mentor? Engdu, would you mind releasing the hems of my sleeve? Oh, what I wouldn't give to lie down and pass out right about now. The raw emotion in Kim's voice had likewise faded, and Engdu's voice is no longer as barred. They were back to their relaxed selves now. That's how it's always been though. Fine, you are released. You've given me a good, I mean heart shake. I don't feel so good. I'm afraid they may have gone overboard with your upgrading your arm. Stop. My heart finds peace as well as I watch them bicker. Our forces have only suffered minor injuries. Hang out, mate. I got a dislocated shoulder. I can pop that right in. And guess what happened the last time I let you do that? You rotated my bloody arm the wrong way. Don't sweat it, I can rewind that. The style recall how as we battle the NCORP's pin frame team, the foes have taken photographs of us. Why did they take so many photographs of us? To report the locations? They had begun photographing us with renewed obsession. Assault, what's happening here? Why are they photographing us so much? 56 photographs. That's a lot of pictures. Why? I did. It wasn't you. It was me. Oh, 56 photos of assault! What's the most statistically likely reason that it was you? NCORP. A customer damage compensation program. Expeditious request for damage compensation as you have recommended. They are here to arrest me, manager. Wait, what? Please confirm that you are Massault, formerly one who nails, and a former member of the maintenance and management team at the Grand Magazine Sisyph headquarters. Confirmed. By the decree of the Giants, you have been expelled from NCORP with imprisonment as penalty for non-compliance. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Eviction Regulations, you have also been informed that remaining in NCORP's district for more than 6 hours is subject to immediate arrest. Please confirm that your memory pertaining to the above incident has not been expunged and you are of sound mind to recall it in entirety. Confirmed. Very well. Then in keeping with the regulations, I hereby notify you that you are now subject to arrest and transport. Please place your hands behind your back and offer no resistance. The police should be here. The police should be here, I think. Yeah. And offer no resistance. I am required to inform you that resistance may incur further penalties. Wait, stop. What the hell is going on? Wait, forget all that. Do you know that this will happen, Massault? He nodded. I did, manager. Then why the heck didn't you warn? It was just a question more a reflex. I never asked, did I? You did not. I'd say you should have warned us way earlier, but you reply, I will follow these instructions going forward. Yes, I would. Subject now in custody. You are a suspect and will be transported to NCORP headquarters for your trial. Would you be the organization the suspect is a part of? Who in the bloody hell do you think you are? You are about to antagonize NCORP, a wing. In the absence of a justifiable cause, engaging in battle is strongly discouraged. And we are supposed to twiddle our thumbs while they drag him away? This must be another piece of information they neglected to tell me. Another development that was set in stone. It was not a pleasant situation for Faust either. Where are you taking him? A retrial will be scheduled for the execution of the exile sentence. The late afternoon sun pricked at us like 1,000 hot needles. Now in cuffs gazed at us with an expression that would not seem out of place. That's it? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The next canto cannot come soon enough. Like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Like, there's no way this is like the halfway point, right? Like, we are going to next canto soon, right? Right. There's no way. Do not leave me on this. Do not leave me on this. Do not leave me on this. Tell me there's one more story note. Give me more, like, one more story note. No, that's it! I get a reference to the sun, which is in Lestrange, and then like you just take him away? My Assault? Nah. No, there's no way they just yoinked my Assault away from me. That's actually fucking crazy. Holy shit. Oh my god, what a canto. What a fucking canto. That's not even a canto, that's like an event. That was an event. Holy shit. What an event, guys. What an absolute event. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get this. And then let's get this. And then we just get all the cosmetics and we don't give a shit about any of this over here. Get the thread lah. Don't even need the thread. I'm so rich. Because I've been playing this game since season 1. That's all, son. Oh my god. Massault is the one who nails. That he's a taboo hunter back in the day. I guess the N-Cop Grosshammer was a preview of what the one who nails is supposed to be, huh? The Canto is gonna be peak, guys. That's it. That's all I can say. The Canto is 100% gonna be peak. As for the units, Blade Lineage is back on the menu, 100%. Put the Ishmael here, put the Eagle here, put the Chuno-kun here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then put the Salsus here, and you're done. That's it. That's your full Blade Lineage roleplay team. That's literally your roleplay team. And then all of them have some sort of bleed poise synergy. You can add in other things over here also, like your Pequod captain, like your Kurokumos also can go inside actually. Then you can get enough people inside your party, right? So you have 1 bleed, 2 bleed, 1 bleed, 2 bleed, 3 bleed, 4 bleed. Then Kurokumos are 5 and 6 bleed, for example. And then the poise, you have 1 poise, 2 poise, 3 poise, 4 poise, and then after that you need plus 1 more for poise. Done. Like you can do bleed Kurokumo lore accurate Blade Lineage shit here if you want, I guess. Not a taboo hunter, but something different. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Maybe he was part of the magazine or something. Anyway, I'm done. It's time to go and eat. Bye-bye, everyone. Hope you have a good time pulling for your Assault. It was peak. I hope to see you guys in the next Canto. Bye-bye. Oh, I need to get to the grind and get this character here later. It's just event, right? Yeah, it's just event. I should probably pick this up later.
웃음이 많은 자들을 조심하시오.